Welcome back to Tabletop Titans for another epic game of Warhammer 40k, and today we've got a really cool one because I am showing off a bunch of my newest models. This is an expansion to my existing AdMech collection. AdMech have always been one of my favorite armies because to me they're just one of the most grimdark, but also one of the kind of the most original, interesting visions of the future of humanity in a way.
Yeah.
I always love their stories and their model line and their lore, and it's just all great. And there was a ton of models I didn't have from AdMech. I kind of had like an old OG collection.
Kind of the first generation, basically.
Exactly, that's right. And so I went out and had a good friend of mine add a bunch new models to it. It's actually, it's more than doubled the army in size.
Much bigger.
And I've been taking it to tournaments because it's a very strong army as well, and it's been great to show off this beautiful collection. But this is the first time you all are going to get to see it, and we're doing it against the Death Guard today.
Yeah, I'm excited to be playing the Death Guard. It's been a while for me, and I am playing something very, very different for me personally. It's lots of vehicles, lots of tough bodies.
You're Bridger in this. This is the Bridger list.
100% Bridgering this, and I'm playing with a couple fun things that I've been seeing Death Guard players play around with. So very excited for this, and I have a little surprise
you've got a one weird trick in this list.
I have one weird trick,
which is cool. Something we've never done ever in the history of the channel. Right?
We've never done this. We've never done this thing. It's probably going to go wrong the first turn, so you'll have to wait until turn 2 to see it, but it's going to be dope.
Okay, well, and the other thing going on here, as you can see, is of course we are playing another game on our Titans terrain.
Naturally.
And this game, actually, we're doing several new and special things that you haven't seen before. On Hobby Titans yesterday, actually, Zach made some kind of little scatter terrain, some little rocks, and even some bigger rock pieces that you can mix on in. So we decided to put that stuff on the board that he made to kind of show off ways that you could customize it. But there's one other big thing which you might notice. In previous games, you noticed that the tiles were kind of all aligned. And while this is great and it works really awesome, it creates kind of clear firing lanes.
Sure.
Well, what you can see here is all of our tiles are offset now. And that's made possible by these new half tiles that we have on either side. And these little half tiles offset everything, allowing you to create a much more protected board against shooting.
Yep.
And what we did today is we just announced this morning these as a stretch goal.
That's right.
And if we hit 300,000 in pledges, we're going to give these away free in every one of our expansion packs. And so this was actually an idea that we had way, way, way early on.
Yeah.
But we just didn't follow it.
Sure.
And then we had one or two commenters on the Kickstarter page be like, you should do this. And as soon as I read it, I was like, they're so right. And I just like ran back and I had some extra tiles, I cut them, and and so we actually just announced it just before the show. It's up on the Kickstarter page, so you could go take a look there. And we think this is a kind of an enormous upgrade, actually.
It's an enormous, simple upgrade that's going to absolutely give you extra play. You guys will see when we talk about the mission, we are playing things like Dawn of War, and it gives you that much more flexibility, modularity with the kit. And so, again, if you've already backed the project, thank you so much. We appreciate it. If you haven't, definitely consider it, because now we're all kind of working towards that stretch goal, trying to unlock these. And last of all, of course, if you can, share it and tell your friends, tell your family about it. We do appreciate it.
Well, yeah, and you can even go to the Kickstarter page and just kind of hit follow on it, and that way you can keep up with our updates, and you'll be notified before the end of the campaign, so you can make a decision kind of before you lose your chance. We've been blown away by the support. Titans Terrain is really going super well on Kickstarter, and we hope to see it continue to grow because we just have so many cool plans for the future of pop-up terrain. We think it's a big change to the game, and it makes it so much more accessible, and just focus on the game, focus on the fun, and that's what we're going to do today. So why don't we jump ahead and take a look at the list we're bringing.
Let's do it.
My Adeptus Mechanicus, so excited here. This army has been beautifully painted by two separate friends of mine.
Yeah, two amazing painters.
And two really legendary painters. The two best painters I've ever met personally. So I'm really humbled to have them both kind of contributing to this. And what a model line this army has.
Cool.
I'm really excited. This is a new list for me, but it's not so far removed from what I've been playing. Of course, the balance update that just came through took about 250 points out of my list. So this is greatly reduced, which was very needed. My army was much stronger than the majority of the armies out there. Obviously, it hung up there with Drukhari, and it didn't hang with orcs at all. But it was too strong with those other lists. So I'm really glad to see them rebalance it. I'm playing a veteran cohort today, which is an Army of Renown, and so that means I can only use Skitarii. But they cost a little more, but they all get a little stronger as well.
You get one priest of each type, so you have a single priest.
That's true. I do have one cult unit. And let's start with that cult unit. This is a tech priest Manipulus. This is, again, one of the great models. And he has... He has my Logi upgrade, which is going to allow him to really buff up people around him. It's just so strong. He's
going to grant that immunity to -1 and -2 AP and give the once per game.
It's okay. What do you think?
Refund.
What do you think? It's okay.
It's a little okay, especially against armies, armies with AP 1 and 2.
That's right.
There's a few of those in the army.
In the game. So he also has the Remnant of the Techno Martyr. This is his relic, and it's going to let me put it onto a unit, and they ignore all minuses to hit. Now, this particularly stacks well with Rangers who take the move penalty. But you can just use it all around. It's great. Next up, brand new model here. My first of 2 Skitarii Marshals. And the Skitarii Marshals, I have 2 of them. One has Exemplar's Eternity, which gives reroll hits and wounds, basically, because he already has that ability. And then Programmed Retreat is the Warlord trait. I get to pick a unit, and it falls back and shoots with no penalty. It's great.
Very, very powerful.
Now, of course, these already have Control Edict, so I get to ignore the negative effects of one of my Doctrinas. Fantastic. The other one has Relic Cantric Thrallnet. This is, I get to pick a unit within 9, and it gets an extra Doctrina. This can be used to such phenomenal effect.
So good.
You could do unbelievable things with that. And then the next one is Firepoint Telemetry Cache. This is the Warlord trait on that other Skitarii Marshal. And I pick a unit, and they just get to count as being in cover, and that stacks very well with several different units I have. But if they are in cover, in combat, they get +1 to save. They basically get heavy cover.
Absolutely.
It's great.
Sounds amazing.
So those are my 3 HQs. The number of buffs they put out can be dizzying at times. So in my first couple turns, I'll make it pretty clear, but then we'll go a little faster because there's a lot that this army can stack on a unit.
Yes, this is the management codex for sure.
There's a lot going on, and they're all different ranges. Which is what makes it really tricky.
Literally, he has 3, 6, and 9-inch auras
and data tether.
So you can pass them to different ranges beyond that.
Correct.
It's wild.
It's a whole thing.
If you guys have any questions, let us know, and of course, let people know in chat, because this is it's a fascinating army, but it could be a lot to kind of wrap your head around while playing and also watching.
Let's talk about probably the MVP in the Codex. This is the Skitarii Rangers, and I have one big unit of 20, and then I have 2 smaller units of 5. Now, the Skitarii Rangers, a 20-man blob Skitarii Rangers with its buffs, can kill anything that can fit in a 2,000-point army in one shooting phase. They are not to be underestimated. They're exceptionally lethal, and they're surprisingly durable in return. So they just kind of got it all. Right? They're
absolutely amazing.
They went up 2 points, which is totally still makes them mega affordable. They're still excellent for their cost. But they were criminally undercosted before. Criminally. Okay, so let's talk about my other unit. I have a unit of Skitarii Vanguard.
Just one 5-man, yeah?
Just one 5-man. They were a late addition. I would normally play with big units of Skitarii Vanguard, but things had to get cut. We're losing points here.
Some things.
That's right. Let's talk about some of my favorite looking units. These are my Sikharan Infiltrators. And the Infiltrators, as their name suggests, they can start up the board. And I have them all with taser goads and their flechette pistols.
Very cool.
These guys are surprising in so many ways. Their taser goads, actually, if I use strats on them, they can really do a ton of damage, 100%. Right?
Yeah, they have the double exploding 6s, which go on 6s. You can make them proc on 5s.
And then I can give them extra attacks. And they're strength 6 natively. So fantastic.
And only going up 2 points, still an absolute bargain at 19.
Yeah, and 5-shot pistols. So a tiny little squad just dumps a ton of shots. And if you're into witches or something, they're just gone.
And you are Mars, which means you could be doing mortal wounds if you need. It's oh, you know what? I feel like I need to do some mortal wounds here. And you're done.
Yeah, exactly. Call it a day. They're great. So 2 units of 5 of them. Now my real powerhouse backbone. I have 2 units of 10 Sikharan Ruststalkers, all with paired blades. These guys are one of the fightiest units in 40k.
Oh my God, they're so good.
And they're fast, and they can be durable. And there's strats to let them advance and charge, and there's abilities to make them go even faster and hit on 2s, and they benefit from my rerolls and. And we forgot the most important thing they do. What's the most important thing they do?
You mentioned so many things. They do mortal wounds. Did you say that?
On 6s.
Okay.
To wound, they do unlimited. Mortal wounds, and I've tested the weight of that unlimited nature several times. I've had them do over 10 mortal wounds in a fight phase several times.
Yeah.
Now, normally it's like 3 or 4 or 5 or something, but that's still outrageous.
It's
That's
amazing.
still over the ordinary cap of units doing more.
Correct. And it's free, so they're spectacular. They went up a couple points.
They went up 2 points as well, up to 19.
Totally fair.
So fair.
They're what? The point of an assault intercessor? Oh, God. So I feel fine about their cost.
Fine.
I feel fine.
I feel so good, Mr. Stark.
Yeah, so they're still fantastic. Love them.
Totally.
Probably the best looking models, though, are my affectionately called ponies.
The ponies.
The ponies. Of course, these are the Cerberus Raiders. These guys went up quite a few points as well.
These went from 16 up to 20 points with the new balanced data slate. So a chunk, but still amazing.
Yeah, these are all about tricks. These are snipers, and we've had them snipe to real effect.
Oh my God.
Right?
When you went into my beast boss, I was like, it'll be fine.
Yeah, you're like, he'll take a wound, and then you took like 5 wounds, and we were like, oh no.
I'm in danger.
Yeah. And that was just chip shots. I was like, maybe I won't shoot.
Right?
I guess I will.
Because these snipers also, of course, do mortal wounds on 6s, and they already have an AP, so they're just good guns, generally speaking.
Correct. And there's 2 shots each, which is not normal for snipers.
Oh my gosh, and you have the amazing stratagem Tactica Obliqua, where you can run away after you get charged.
Correct. That's the trick that these guys have. If you declare a charge on them, I can run them away. And a lot of people have trouble wrapping their head around that tactic, and they make mistakes.
It messes with
it can really screw up a whole turn and a whole game. So
100%.
I have 2 small units of 5, or 2 decent, actually, 5-man squads of them. Just because they're new models, we wanted to show them off, actually. We probably wouldn't actually have this many because they're kind of pricey now.
Sure.
And then probably, I think lastly, I'm going to say my other last powerhouse squad is a unit of sterilizers.
Yeah,
and
Taraxi.
The Taraxi sterilizers here are basically jump pack guys with really respectable flamers, but they also have big claws on their feet, and they can actually fight surprisingly well.
It's a very artistic shot.
And in addition to the claws on their feet, that allows them to prevent people from falling back if I wanted to.
Yeah.
And they natively fall back and charge. And
I forget that.
Yeah, and they also have like a shock assault ability where they get +1 attack on the charge. And the sergeant has a taser goad. So I've had that one sergeant kill whole squads.
Oh, 100%.
Like many times. It's like you charge a witch squad and the sergeant's just like, bah,
yeah,
gone.
I went into, gosh, it was literally at Goonhammer, I went into Gene Stealers.
Yeah.
And I was like, all right, we'll start with the taser goad. He's just like, kills all of them immediately, and the other guys are like, whoa.
And you've got like a fist of other dice, and you're like, I'll just put them down. And these guys have the special trick where they get to move, like advance, shoot, if they want, charge, fight, score, and then go back into reserve, and then come back down the next turn. Now, there are restrictions on that. You can't do it the turn that you're set up on the battlefield. So if you come out of a transport, or if you come from deep strike, they did change that, thankfully.
Which, by the way, is also how we encourage you to play your Def Coptas in the Speedwa.
That's
the
true.
exact same rule, so please play the same way.
Yeah.
Anyways.
And then just backing all this up is I've got 3 Dune Riders.
Yeah.
You got to ride over the dunes somehow, and you're going to do it in style. So I've got 3 of these. I was playing with these in my lists when orcs were running rampant because my army suffered so badly to indirect fire.
Sure.
Now I'm up against indirect fire here again, and so actually they're going to do the same kind of job.
Yeah, they'll be useful.
I'd probably, if I was...
Three's a lot.
Yeah, I wouldn't play with this many. I would play with 1 or 2. But they're still fantastic, and they actually have a surprising amount of shooting. 16
shots.
16 strength 4 shots. And again, there's turns where it'd be hitting on 2s.
Yeah.
And so it's the real deal.
Amazing.
So it's still a lot of units. I still feel like I have tons of stuff.
We were putting that together as a list, and we're just like, what is even getting cut here? Like, there are big chunks like the Vanguard, but still an amazing army, a beautiful army, and we're really excited to see it on the table.
It's crazy to believe that, like, this still feels like a lot, and I can't fit any more in my deployment zone.
Right.
But I would have had another 20-man squad of Vanguard and a few other bits and bobs here. So it's like, it's definitely still too many models.
It's still too many models. I don't miss playing that at events. With your back just kills you.
I know
it
is.
Especially the Taraxi.
Yeah, the Taraxi are the worst.
Okay, well, on the other side, we have the Death Guard. Again, running very much a Bridger style list today. All vehicles, all dread things. And I'm excited. So Naturally, of course, with this kind of build, I'm running Poxmongers, so I'm going to have things like the Ironclot Furnace, giving a single unit a 4+ invulnerable save. And additionally, I have the strat to allow me to shoot my blast weapons in close combat and also get a +1 to hit, basically, so I'm hitting at full BS with those heavy weapons. So it's cool, it's cute, it hits super hard, and it's very much
mega durable.
Mega durable, mega skew. So the way I've done this is it is 2 patrols because of 1 CP, but also I have 4 fast attack, I have 3 heavy support, and I wanted 2 casters.
Oh yeah, right.
So let's start off with them. I have the double Malignant Plague casters today. Super excited for them. I've got one with the Iron Clock Furnace naturally, and then the other one has the Plague Skull of Cloma, whatever it's called. Some disease, Glothema. And if you're not familiar, that's a once per game grenade that does a ton of mortal wounds. So
it's real good.
It's extremely good.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's them. Moving along, that's all my characters. In the troop slot, I have 4 troops. I have 2 units of Plague Marines.
Nice.
These guys are kind of expensive, but they're going to be running around scoring, performing some secondaries, and they're my few infantry in this army.
What are they? 2 more points than a Rustalker?
Yeah, it's 105 for 5 of them.
No, they're good. They're good. They're legit.
They're good. It's just like the game has been upped in comparison.
The ante's been upped?
Yeah, the ante's been upped, and the minimum point size, that matters a lot with troops, right? When you can take 5 Rangers for like 35 points.
You want the cheapest throwaway thing you can get.
45 points?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So I've got them, and I also have 2 units of cultists, just because, again, cheap scoring units that have infantry keywords.
These were like a late addition because you were finding that the army list that you made didn't have enough.
Can't score,
couldn't do actions and couldn't do secondaries, right?
Absolutely.
So it's a thing you need to watch out in your list building.
It really is. So, but as someone who's been playing a lot of freebooters with only a few infantry, I've found that 4 is still enough to be scoring some of these secondaries to do rod things like that. So that'll give it a bit of scoring power.
Nice.
Moving on to fast attack, I have, of course, not 1, not 2, but 3 bloat drones with flesh mowers.
This is the correct number.
Oh, this is always the correct number.
Right.
These guys are great. They fight super well. They don't bracket, and they absolutely shred Marines.
They're reasonably fast for this army.
Yep, exactly.
And they actually shred all of my infantry too, so they're great.
They do, as long as you don't have even with the ignoring 2 AP, in melee, you're basically going to have your 4s or 5s.
Yeah.
So they're pretty awesome.
Yeah.
I also have a single unit of 3 Mephidic Blight Haulers. Of course, these are the mega shooty, mega durable unit. They stay as a squadron, which means they're going to be very eligible for the Ironclad Furnace to get that 4+ invulnerable save.
Very hard to shift.
Very tough to shift, and they're awesome. Often, as your kind of core line of sight shooting firebase, you're going to be looking towards these guys or Volkite Contemptors in your modern Death Guard
we
lists.
don't actually own the Volkite Contemptors right now, where we might try them out.
I think we'll get some to try. But what they do is they offer a different type of firepower.
Exactly.
We have the Meltas in there to just absolutely cut
and they
the
actually
big armor.
can fight a bit too, which is something the Contemptors can't do.
The Contemptors can't. Yeah, absolutely. And they also cost you less CP. You don't have to pay for them. So that's very nice. Anyways, that's fast attack. Wow, this is a very tiny army. Last of all, I have 3 Plagueverse Crawlers. Naturally, these bad boys are the bane of anyone who's played against Death Guard. The big mortar on top, ignoring line of sight. It is a plague weapon. And the 2 guns on the side, essentially Dark Lances or Adeptus Mechanicus las cannons, depending on what kind of player you are. This is the closest comparison.
They're actually, they don't have the strength of las cannons from Adeptus Mechanicus.
That's right, but they are plague weapons, which means they're rerolling the 1s to wound.
Yeah.
So,
those entropy cannons. Yeah, I know. they're not quite up to Omnicide standard, but they're pretty good.
Yeah. They're good enough for Nurgle, basically.
That's right. Speaking of Nurgle,
I have. Do I want to say it?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll say it. So I have Mr. Epidemius. He is technically not in this list. I have 105 points of summoning for the first time pretty much ever. I read the summoning rules last night, make sure I knew how to do this. And it's a cute thing I've seen some Death Guard players do. Do I think it's the most tippity top tier thing? No. Do I think it's the coolest thing?
It's pretty cool.
So,
and if you don't know him, he's like the master tally man, and he keeps track of everything you kill, and he gives an army-wide buff to everything that's a Nurgle demon.
Exactly. Which happens to be everything else here.
Which is everything else, yeah. So that's really exciting. This is the first time I think we're ever trying summoning on the channel, and it might even be the first time we've paired Death Guard with some sort of Nurgle demon?
Right. Well, because remember, in the new books, if you have demons or non-Death Guard in your list, you lose your contagion. It kind of breaks that. However, summoning, being the flexible tool that it is, doesn't break that because it's not in your starting list.
Yeah, exactly.
So we found a use for summoning. We solved the problem. Summoning's fine.
Yeah, until you roll triples and then...
Yeah, I was going to say. So, of course, when you're summoning, any doubles cause a minor perils, and any triples, like 3 of the same dice, cause like a full perils. So prepare yourselves.
We've got Darth Perils in the house. He's going to triple
Darth
ones.
Perils in the house. I'll get you guys epidemius by like turn 2
and you can't re-roll a summoning roll.
No,
because it's not eligible for command points.
Yeah. So it'll be fun.
It's going to be great.
I'm excited.
We're all so excited.
Yeah, I can't wait for it. So some fun different stuff, and it's a low model count army, which is always fun to play.
Yeah. All right. So should we take a look at the Warzone?
We do indeed have Warzone. Let's take a look at it.
Cog and rifle, arc technology, and transonic blade. These are the tools of the Mechanicus, tools of the Omniscience agents on this world. Reports from Sikharan scouts reveal a sizable contagion dangerously close to their forge world, and a task force is dispatched to eliminate this pervasive threat. Will flesh or machine win out the day, and will the benedictions of the Omnissiah be enough to purge this foul corruption?
Well, it's not the normal flesh you're used to eradicating, but we are quite fleshy.
That's right. Even your vehicles are surprisingly fleshy. Too fleshy.
A little disturbingly so.
Disturbingly, yeah.
Absolutely.
So we're going to make that work.
We absolutely will. So we, of course, have this beautiful board set up today. We'll talk about what things have what keywords as soon as we go over the mission. What are we playing today, Mr. Bridger?
You got me. I don't know. There's
a great
6 objectives.
So this is surround them. Whatever. Let's just talk about the mission. This is a Dawn of War style deployment. We're going to go 10 inches up, facing along this way. We have 2 objective markers in each of our respective deployment zones.
Yeah.
2.
Mine's back here and here, so you can't really see this.
Mine's here and here.
Yeah.
You probably can't see any of them except for Brian's one that's he's not
Yeah.
standing on. We've got 2 right on in the middle.
Yeah.
And the mission-specific secondary is basically impossible. I like to call it ultimate flex, where you control your opponent's objectives at the start of your turn.
In your command phase, yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty wild.
And you don't even get that many points for it.
No, not at all.
It should be like control both your opponent's objectives in your command phase and win the game.
It's literally, if anyone did that to me and like got it, I'd be like, that's it.
Yeah, that's it. Great
you
game.
win Warhammer.
Yeah, that's
over.
it,
you know. So
they actually stopped the whole tournament.
Yeah.
The whole tournament stops.
You surrounded them. My God, everyone wants to shake
You
your
actually
hand
win the
in
whole
a
event.
second.
That's what I'm saying. You instantly win
Yeah.
the tournament.
It's the secret, like it's the auto win code, basically.
So you
that's
try
right.
to lose all your games until this round.
Yeah.
And then you win that game so immensely.
Yeah.
You win the whole event.
That's it.
It's just amazing. They I'll lift you up on their shoulders.
I feel like we need to do like a 2-week stretch where we play every mission and we are forced to take the mission specific. And then at the end, whoever wins and loses doesn't matter. We tally up after that end of the week, and whoever completed more of the like impossible mission secondaries, that's the real winner of that period of time.
I love it.
You'd have to like write a bunch of SKU lists that can like do these secondaries though.
Bridger would be great for making lists for this one, to be honest.
That's
just
true.
overwhelm them on turn 1, and if it works, it works.
It works, yeah, exactly.
ABC.
ABC, baby. So, of course, there's many ways to play Titan's terrain. We'll just go over the keywords that we've assigned in this game.
That's right.
We have largely obscuring, breachable ruins. So we've got
every one of the buildings.
every one of these buildings. Boom, boom, boom. We have these obelisks in the back, which make great craters or ruins. Today they're going to be crates, not craters. These are crates.
Yeah, so that means they're not breachable, but they will give you, you can scale them and they'll have
climb over
exposed
them,
position.
Cover if you're behind it and your base is hidden.
That's right.
That's them. In these corners, like relatively parallel to each other, these are just going to be more obscuring, breachable ruins. This one we sometimes play as dense, but we're going to kind of keep it mirrored.
Skip it. Yeah,
and this one will be the same as well.
Yeah.
So again, that's kind of the cool thing is there's lots of ways to actually play each of these.
Well, that's even what 9th edition allows you to do, right?
Yeah,
is
100%.
use the keywords.
Yeah.
So it's great. Okay, well, what are the secondaries that we picked today?
I guess we picked some.
Adrian, you have To the Last, Engage on All Fronts, and Rod.
Yeah. So to the last is okay. I'll be honest, guys. I tried to take all of my secondaries from the same category.
Yeah, you did. At one point, he had 3 secondaries from the same category, and then we were like, pretty sure you can't do that.
No Mercy, No Respite is great for this army. My to the last here is, of course, the unit of 3 Mephidic Blight Haulers, and then 2 of the Plagueburst Crawlers, the ones on the end, and for the purposes of cameras and all that stuff, it's the ones with the silver chassis in the back. Engage on All Fronts, probably my worst secondary here, but it's something that's not too bad for the first couple turns. After that, Brian's going to keep me honest on it, to be honest.
It's going to get difficult, yeah.
And then lastly, Retrieve Octarius data, Praise Rod. I do have the 2 Plague Marines kind of tucked in each back corner, and I have the 2 Cultist units in the Strategic Reserve.
And because of your indirect fire, you might be able to clear an area and drop in there.
And this can also help me for my engage in later turns, stuff like that.
That's
so
right.
you need to keep the pressure on, try to get you to clear out a bit, but Yeah, that's me for secondaries.
Okay, what do I got?
Brian, you have Stranglehold to the last and raise the banners high.
Stranglehold should be okay. I have more units to throw away, and I have more OBSEC. To the last, not the best. It is my 2 10-man. Oh no, I'm sorry.
Yeah, you want to.
It is 1 Ranger squad.
Yep, totally.
It is a squad of sterilizers, and then 1 of my 10-mans.
Absolutely.
That's right.
Now
And it's going to be the one without the Fight Last relic.
Naturally. Now the Ruststalkers, the big man of them is the same points as the sterilizers.
Yeah.
Gives you a bit of optionality. It's a solid 10 points.
Exactly.
Honestly, the Ruststalkers hopefully will die, but again, you have transports.
I can just get 1 model back in the transport, run away, be safe.
Or even just like if you're next to a ward edge, pop back up, come back down next turn.
Yeah, and that's any Sikharan unit, not just an infiltrator.
It's any Sikharan.
Yeah.
So
Very
good.
powerful.
So
Lots of
I
options
like
there.
it. Good secondaries, man.
Okay, so are we ready for a roll-off?
I think it's time for a roll-off.
Okay. What do you think here? I think you definitely want to go second.
I would like to go second because your Canicles will be able to adapt to whatever I have, so at least I can shoot something.
All right.
So here's a 1.
It's still low.
3 ones.
Close.
Oh, okay.
Here we go.
All right.
Thank you. You first now. Let's see it. Hup, hup, hey, oh, you can't help yourself.
Ah, all right.
All right.
It's going to be the Mechanicus.
Turn 1.
Turn 1.
Very cool, very cool.
All right, I have some
yeah.
pre-game moves, and then I do have to decide
All your stuffs?
All my stuffs.
Absolutely.
So I'll just do a couple pre-game moves.
So he's got all of his Rangers have a 3-inch pregame move, and then the Cerberus Raiders, the ponies, have a regular move, pregame move.
You nailed it.
And they're
I'm
real
so
fast.
impressed.
Thank you, thank you. I'll be here all week.
All right, well, while you're doing that, Brian, thank you, Thomas. Howdy, big howdy from the
up,
Three
Thomas?
Amigos. The half-tile expansions are a genius idea. With the inclusion of many ruins in 9th, can you see Scatter becoming more interactive on a model-by-model basis, like light cover or set to defend?
Interesting. So usually there's with terrain, there's always this dynamic between the functionality and the aesthetic of something, right? And we have generally gone with the philosophy of if it's truly Scatter, it's just purely aesthetic, and that way we can keep it looking as cool as possible and not stress about it. Otherwise, we can set up something that looks good, but it's a pain to play. Other kinds of things, like if it's like a true barricade or something like that, then we'll try not to bump it or move it and actually play with it. But I think generally that's our strategy. What do you guys think?
Yeah, I think often Scatter is just to make the board look better.
Sure.
And if it interferes with the game at all, you move it, right?
Yes.
It's like, oh, I need to be where that Scatter is,
It feels like the best of both worlds.
so I
right?
just move it. So if you're going to assign game rules to it, you can't move it anymore.
Absolutely.
So I would be careful about that.
Speaking of which, guys, these trees, of course, are essentially Scatter in this game. They just look cool.
Just for looks.
We like them. We haven't put 3 random forests in the battlefield.
It's not a terrible
yeah.
idea, though. Kind of into it, though. Okay, so I did my pre-game move.
Cool.
And
I
I
ready
was
for the management phase?
I was really considering taking my bigger squad out and maybe even just putting them on that center objective right away.
Big flex, I like it.
And just being like, I'm going to get 15 primary unless you can stop me, which
Yeah.
you probably couldn't. But you would take a huge bite out of them, but like at the expense of points. And I've just decided not to. So I'm going to play it a little easier this time.
Sounds great.
For my first turn, I'm not going to give my army a Doctrina, but I will give them a Canticle, and I think Shroud Psalm is in order. And so that way, no matter where I am, I'm going to get at least a bit of cover.
Absolutely.
So that's my Canticles and Doctrinas. And then what we're going to do is give pretty much all my buffs to this unit of Rangers here that could matter. Because I'm not shooting this turn, there isn't a ton that matters.
Sure.
I will use my... I do have abilities for my tanks to spit out bonuses. So I'll give +1 leadership over to my big squad.
Yeah.
And then I don't know if I'm in range to do it there. I'll give +1 leadership to this small squad.
Sure, yeah.
And this also gives them a data tether.
Yep.
And if I'm in range here, I'll give +1 leadership there.
Cool.
If you want to check that one
I think
for
you're
me.
good. You got it.
Yeah. Okay. And let's go with my warlord traits. So I don't really think there's a big deal here. This unit here, I guess we can give them an extra Doctrina. And no, we'll give them the +1 save.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Okay.
sounds good. +1 save, -3 move.
And
that you care.
And not that I care, but I'll have them ignore the -3 move.
Okay, Brian. Jeez.
Fine. I have minuses theoretically. They don't usually take effect.
Yeah. In theory, his army has downsides.
In
That's what you're
theory.
trying to say.
That's what I'm trying to say. Yeah. And we'll have them this big squad ignore AP 1 and 2 as well. Because we just don't want you to kill them. You know what I mean?
It's not ideal.
It's not my
And
favorite.
so the Vanguard from the Veteran are immune to blast. The Rangers, however, are not. So
yeah, you could get to blasting.
It'd be a healthy
but now
18
I've
shots.
made it not super positive.
You're gonna
and I'm going to
have
have them count as
2-ups.
cover, but they already count as cover.
You'll have
so-
1-ups. Immune
yeah.
to AP 2.
All right, so I think I gave everything. Yeah, they're going to have 2-ups ignore, and they're going to be immune to your Ren, so they're really not going to be great to shoot.
Sounds good.
All
Sounds
right,
good.
we good?
Yeah.
You good?
I'm great.
All right, let's get to moving.
Just happy to be here.
Me too. Me too.
Yeah. How's chat doing?
They're all right, yeah. Chad.
They're all right.
They're all right.
They're doing
know,
okay.
They're all right.
Happy Saturday, everyone.
Nurgle Matthew's having a good time.
Oh, what's up, Nurgle Matthew?
Nurgle Matthew, you know. Thank you, Dalamar UK. Hello from the UK. First time watching live. Love the show. Just finished first round of a narrative campaign, playing as mixed Eldari. If you guys consider running a narrative campaign here.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think, honestly, we eventually will, whether it is pre-recorded or Crusade live, or there's been lots of discussion. It's a bunch of work, but we almost certainly will at some point. We do have some more narrative content planned. We did a one-off narrative with Brett from Hobby Titans, and we're going to be doing some other non-sequential. It's not going to be serial like a series, but we do have some more narrative content planned because we love it. You know, even if it's a like intense game of Warhammer, it's good to have it still be narrative. So,
Agreed.
awesome. And thank you so much for your support. Whoops.
All right, thank you, Bradley. Hey guys, terrain looks great.
Thank you.
Thoughts on the GT's second place Scion list? It's 2 battalions, 8x5 plasma,
Okay.
2x5 plane, and 2x5 with grenade launchers. Looks like Drukhari.
It does sound like Drukhari. 8x5 with plasmas. So 2 plasmas in each.
Sorry, this is a
Yeah.
list that's out at the Warhammer GT.
No, it sounds like it already played in a GT
Okay,
as well.
that's cute.
That sounds awesome.
Sounds like a lot of fun.
It's leaning
person-
into the 9th edition
that's a
strength.
lot.
Sounds like the person played
It's
really
just
well.
12 squads of Scions.
Yes.
My instinct is that they played exceptionally well.
I'm
Yeah,
sure that's
I-
also true. Yeah. Whoop.
It
Thanks.
feels like a Sean Nathan list if he were being really lazy. If he didn't want to build a list, he was just like, well, I have some units, they do things.
Yeah.
I'll just play really well and they'll do things.
It's also playing with worse units, though.
Yes.
So it's impressive. Some sort of side note, but poor Scions after that flyer update, huh?
Yeah.
They were collateral damage.
They were. Them
They
and
were.
Remoras.
Remora's, yeah.
You know, I feel no remorse.
You feel no remorse?
Well, yeah, exactly. I know the plight of the Tau. You guys have had it rough for a long time. I get it, but no one cares about your weird Remora unit. I'm sorry.
They got done so dirty.
I care.
I just
So
can't
dirty.
bring myself to care.
Yeah, man, that's not right.
It'll get fixed. I assume.
It will get fixed.
I assume it'll get fixed.
Yeah. And as far as the Scions, you know what? We'll probably play.
It'll probably get fixed too.
We'll
to be
play like an
honest.
Unbound game at some point with all our flyers.
Well, it's just I can't imagine. These are two factions where no, only one of those factions was built around planes,
Yeah.
and they're not unfair planes. You can have as many Valkyries as you want.
Yeah.
It's still fair.
Yeah. The Remoras can be abusive, but the Valkyries.
Not really.
The Remoras,
No.
they're still aircraft, so you can't charge them.
Who cares?
They're quite
Move
good.
through them.
They're
fine.
Very okay.
I'm not thinking they're too special.
They're exceptionally okay.
I'm not saying it's like a problem, but the fact that you could run 9 of them as aircraft that can't be charged, it's pretty cool.
All right. Don't they have a 4-up save?
No, they have a 2-up save.
Remoras have a 2-up
Yes.
save? That's new to 9th, I
That's
assume.
new, yeah. They used to have a 3.
There you go.
Yeah.
Because they're just drones. They're drones with wings. I don't know.
They're big, beautiful drones. So,
That's right. Big,
anyways, yeah, that
beautiful
sounds like a
drones.
cool Scions list.
I don't know how that list beats a lot of things.
I think it's like Brian said. I think kudos to that player. He probably played really well.
There you go.
Yeah, it can be done if you play well. Turns out.
This
Yeah.
also is only 60 models, so the rest of the list
No, that's it. That's how good they are, Bridger.
probably 2 full payload manticores or something. There needs to be something else here that actually wins the game.
Almost done. So I'm going to raise the banner right here.
Cool, sounds
I'm going
good.
to raise it here. I'm going to raise it there. So 3 banners up.
Raise the roof.
Yeah, lots of banners to be raised.
Sounds amazing.
And then what I'm going to do is these guys were staying off of the terrain.
Yep.
But now they're not so scared, so they're just going to pile on so that next turn, if they all needed to get out of the building, they could.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sounds great.
So that's their game plan.
There you go. Thank you, James. Where is a good starting point for Death Guard? Thinking about getting the Battle Force box and the Combat Patrol. What HQs to fit out on and Terminators would you recommend? Also, Bridger, have you watched Arcane, the new League of Legends show? I've watched the 6 episodes that came out before today, and I'm sure later today I'll watch the final 3 episodes.
Ooh.
It's pretty good.
It's pretty well done.
As described previously.
Yeah.
Pretty good. It's not like I'm not like eager and waiting for the new episodes to come out.
Uh-huh.
It's pretty good.
Yeah, you say that, but you still came in here and you're like, guys, have you seen Arcane? And you never do that.
It's just
You never
it's
do that. You're not
another
like,
one of
have
those.
you seen
He
Breaking
did that.
Bad?
He did that with Squid Game.
I did. It's just another one of those trending
He was
Netflix
really,
things where
he
it
was
was
really
like
into Squid Game.
Yeah, but he had a weird argument about Squid Game, so
Squid Game was amazing,
he's like, I watched it before anyone else.
and I did.
He
On
was.
Netflix.
He did. He was. He
I was in on the ground
he was
floor.
On Netflix button before anyone else.
He was
Adrian,
really. He was really
This
pleased.
is my
with himself.
one pop culture thing. You gotta give it to me, okay?
all right. You know what? That's fair. I'll give it to you. You were saying Arcane?
No, it's
pretty
just it's pretty good. It's cool to see because they start with characters before the game, and you see
okay.
the characters grow into who they are in the game, and that's kind of cool.
Yeah, it's neat.
But it's also kind of not cool in a lot of ways. Because they also just kind of ruin some of the
Cool.
characters.
Way to go.
I'm looking forward to watching it. The Death Guard question, because I can sense you're about to
I'm
get
done.
going.
Yeah.
What's a good starting point? I mean, so character-wise, Malignant Plaguecaster for sure is your go-to. Traditionally, you will have to, and will have a Lord of Contagion as well. The Demon Princes,
or Demon Prince, but they're not. You can make them pretty killy.
they're okay.
Yeah.
They're often not quite worth their points.
Okay.
But you're not like, oh, look at this fool running a Demon Prince.
Yeah. No, I like them.
Does that sound like a fair-
I actually like having like a weird, scary, hard to kill Demon Prince.
See, the fact that you said weird.
It's
It
kind
is
of weird.
weird.
It is a
It is
weird
weird.
unit. There's not much like it. Like it has this kind of killing output, yet
Yeah.
it's also strangely durable.
Yeah.
And it can do this thing where you put it into the heart of your opponent's army, and they don't kill it, and
Yeah.
then now it's like running amok
It's true.
again.
It's a real problem.
Yeah.
Plaguebearer Scroll is obviously amazing. 1 or 2 in any Death Guard army.
The
Can't go
Foul
wrong.
Blight spawn,
Foul Blight. Oh yeah, the Flamer Boy for sure.
pretty required.
Terminators, Blight Lords versus Death Shroud. What do you think?
Death Shroud, I would
Every
own
time.
probably about 5. I would own 5 if I was just starting out.
Only 5?
Yeah,
Well,
10
Don't
to
they
round
come
out my
in boxes
collection.
of 3?
They come in boxes of 3.
So you
I'd own
own
6.
6.
Or I'd convert one into my Lord of
2
Contagion.
by 3 can be cool too, though.
Right, that's how I would.
Because they
I would-
also fulfill. Remember, you can't have more Poxwalkers
Yeah.
than bubonic infantry, basically.
Yeah, yeah.
So they
That's
fulfill
true.
that role in the same ways Plague Marines would.
I would
try,
have
like-
lots of Poxwalkers.
I would do Poxwalkers for your troops,
Yeah,
Death
yeah.
Shroud for your elite.
Yeah, it's
Cool.
good. That's the army basically.
There you go. Have
Pretty
fun.
elite. All right, so I moved up. I'm on
Oh, boy.
all of these objectives, which forces his hand.
Totally.
The things he could. This objective's a little more of a pain to get me off of.
Yeah.
This one's very easy. So,
Sure.
but I wanted to raise the banner here, so that
Naturally.
was the main goal
Yeah.
here.
Yeah.
And kind of what I've done here is just kind of put the ball in your court. I've got my points, balls in your
ball.
court. And so what I'm going to do at the end of my turn is I'm going to get my Stranglehold.
Naturally.
And
That's it.
that's it.
You raised 3 banners.
That's all she
I raised
wrote.
3 banners.
So we're gonna take it to Death Guard turn 1.
It's time.
You get a command
play.
point,
Play.
and
Let's do this thing.
I'm sure you won't have a whole lot of movement.
I
but-
will not have a whole lot, but
He's got a few he's got to do.
Maybe.
You know, I've made the game started. The game started already, so he's got to decide what he's going to do.
yeah. Oh my gosh, this is rough.
Yeah, this one's really tricky because this guy, he's fast, but he's not that fast, and
Yeah.
it's a giant charge to go all the way up and
Huge
around.
charge. Well, plus the doggies will run away, so like
Correct.
they're effectively not there.
That's right.
No way.
Yeah, they do that. It's
When
pretty
was this announced?
When was
What?
what announced?
Somebody in chat told me that there was an arcane secret lair. This must have been announced today because I hadn't heard anything about this. So Magic, been doing like crossovers with other products
Okay.
since like February, right? They
Sure.
did Godzilla in February,
Uh-huh.
and they've been doing more and more aggressive crossovers that have been upsetting more and more people.
Right.
Where it's like they went from Godzilla, which is technically a property they own, to
I'm sorry.
Walking
Wizards
Dead.
of the Coast owns Godzilla.
Yeah, it's a long
Really?
because they're owned by Bandai Namco.
Oh, okay.
Wait.
Right?
Hasbro.
No, they're
you
owned
mean.
by
Hasbro.
Hasbro.
Sorry, they're owned by Hasbro. Hasbro owns something that owns Godzilla.
Hasbro is owned by
Long-
Bandai Namco, which is owned by...
General Electric, which is,
It's a long
like-
chain of this
Yeah.
owns this owns this, right? So
Okay.
they had Godzilla. It was like their property technically. Then they
Fun.
did Walking Dead,
Yeah.
and that upset a lot of people because it was just like Walking Dead characters on Magic cards, and you were like, why? Just why?
why not?
Just why?
Yeah.
Why not,
that
Richard?
police officer cowboy guy is a planeswalker. Makes perfect sense.
And then they
He's a planeswalker.
and then they announced like Warhammer and Lord of the Rings, and they kind of went like Buck Wild. They were like, oh man, we're gonna do crossovers with everything, right?
Yeah.
This is Magic now. It's just crossover world.
Yeah.
Gosh.
Today, I think today was announced. They're doing a Secret Lair, which is like their direct-to-consumer singles product. It's dumb. They're doing a crossover with Arcane. So there's going to be Arcane Magic cards. So League of Legends Magic cards, when League of Legends already has a card game.
Okay. What?
Weird,
yeah,
right?
I like it.
Weird
into
crossover.
I'm into it.
Pretty wild. Yeah.
I'm super into it.
Weird. That's the
I
nerd
don't know.
news today.
They're wildin', man.
That's what's new in the world.
I'm going to Melty, yeah. The worst thing is you could survive Meltas. You have 5 plus
Yeah, my whole army has a 5-up invulnerable save, other than the tanks, and
Yeah.
we've seen it pop off before because it's not that high volume, but you do have the missile launchers also.
Yeah, no,
so
I have the missile
and if
launchers.
you frag out the missile, if you frag the missile launchers,
Yeah. You only have
then
your
I think
3 ups.
you'll do a dent for sure.
For sure. So, yeah, it's tough because you see these
The
rush
question is,
stalkers here and here. They can just,
By the way, that's this is my one. Sorry, let me say that again. This
Yeah.
is the one that I'm throwing away. This is the one I need to.
that is Tempercopia. This is the
Sorry,
one,
this is the Tempercopia, the one with the sergeant in the bow.
and it's also to the last.
And
No, the other one's the.
Oh shoot! And this
Yeah.
is the yeah.
yeah, this
I
is
see
the
why
one.
you got flipped around,
yeah.
and then I got flipped around.
Yeah.
All right, so this is the one with the fight last relic.
That's right.
And this is the fight last one. They are not the same people. Not the same people. All
Not
right.
the same people.
Not the same
Yeah.
people.
No, I
yeah.
know that.
So the thing is, they can go base 11 inches.
Correct.
This is assuming he doesn't do any extra movement or
no,
advance
no
in
more
charge.
shenanigans. Yeah.
So that's pretty scary.
Yeah. So I basically put them in position. Everything I was doing turn 1 was just to have him have to make lots of choices.
Yeah. Yeah.
And whether he makes good choices or not, it makes the game more challenging for him. Whereas, kind of no matter what happens, I'm just playing my mission. So it's like I've got points, I've got models on the point, and then now he's got to react to that and what I could do next turn.
Yep.
It's kind of the strength of this army in a way is that it has the assets to both pressure and simultaneously go out and do things. And what you want to do when possible is put pressure on with the units that they don't want to kill. You know what I mean? It's like, if he puts all of his energy into taking these units, then the things that are waiting behind them are the real threat. So that's always the challenge.
Absolutely. Alrighty, not much longer. I think we will rod in the back here.
Yeah.
We've kind of scooted out to shoot here, scooted out to shoot here. Not going to really get any line of sight with the other entropy into like good targets per se.
That's right.
Ranger block is nasty. You've got these are your infiltrators. Okay.
Correct.
It's the classic situation of like you're going to be able to shoot me however you want.
Yeah, if you come out, now I can start shooting.
Yeah. Well, but you're also, if you're there, you could get to here and shoot me anyways, right?
Sorry?
The
With
Rangers?
the Rangers are going to be able to shoot back there, I believe.
No matter what.
Yeah, I think it's entirely plausible.
Yeah, exactly. So at least this way I can get some shots onto this stuff here. I need to
Start using your guns, too.
Yeah, I need to start putting things on points. And we just kind of hang back as far as we can with these objectives secured, just barely touching in and making that just generally kind of a bit more
Yeah, they're waiting till their chance to rod next turn or in a future turn.
Precisely. Okay, so we're going there. Last of all is all of these Blight drones. We're going to put one here, just put some pressure on.
Okay.
For better or worse.
I thought you might.
Yeah, I think that's the call. Obviously, I can shoot here. If I kill it, he can get out this side, and I'll be stuck with a super long
But
charge.
if I come out in the front, then now
I can charge.
Now you can
yeah,
charge me.
and if you're in the back here, at least that's slowing you down there.
I agree.
So it's a decision, and I think it works as well as any other. Everything else, I think I kind of just need to hang back. If anything, pull back with my combat threats so they're ready to respond and not just get charged.
Yeah, I didn't think you'd come out on this side.
Yeah, that's the plan. All right, cool. I think
All
that'll
right.
do it. So we're on to the psychic phase.
That's right.
Pretty easy because we don't really
Are you going to summon?
Oh yeah, that's right.
Who's your character
Oh
that
yeah,
didn't
shoot.
move?
I needed to not move a guy. I already messed it up, guys. I told you I was going to do that.
It's not easy.
I was going to do it. All right here. So
We're going to summon Epidemius. What do you need to roll?
I don't even know his power level. Hold
Oh,
on.
really?
You know what?
Okay.
I downloaded the Warhammer app.
You
Just
can
for
just
this.
roll your 3d6 and
No. You want to always know first.
triple one.
Okay.
And
He's-
then-
I know it's triple 1. He's 6 power.
Oh, he's 6 power.
So this
you
should
get
be
6 on 3
extremely
dice?
possible with 3 dice. Only I can fail.
All right.
Epidemius.
Any doubles or triples in your peril?
Yes. Hiya!
It was almost a triple.
So that happens, and here
Now,
we go.
do you still cast him?
Yeah.
He's still cast, but you take a bit of a hit.
Can someone one unit, blah blah blah.
Blah, blah, blah.
Within 12, 9 away from blah blah blah.
Blah, blah,
Okay.
Yep.
If your summoning roll includes any doubles,
Got it.
takes
It does.
a mortal wound.
Oh, that's fine.
Triples for D3. So
Okay.
take a mortal wound.
You're good.
That's
And
not the
Epidemius
worst.
is,
Huh?
but it is still, listen, Darth Perils is still alive
Darth
and well.
Perils is. I told
Well,
you.
you
guys.
knew on 3 dice he was going to roll at least a double.
Yeah.
This is Adrian we're talking
Yeah,
about.
100%. There was no doubt.
The question was, like, the 50-50, does he roll triple?
Yeah,
Yeah.
is it a triple one? He fails and takes D3 mortal wounds, you know?
Exactly.
All right. Epidemius in the house.
There. He doesn't like do much else. I'd like for him
He's there
not
to
be
keep the
killed.
tally, you know
He's
what I
there
mean?
to count. He's the count. All right, cool.
One.
Yeah, exactly. That's right.
Oh yeah, and then naturally, all over the
Naturally.
place. Naturally, Ironclad Furnace here, and let's get casting. Yeah. So basically, we just have miasma, which most your
I could choose to ignore it.
your biggest shooty unit can just choose to ignore it.
Yeah.
So that's cool.
I mean, I think it's
Whoops.
cool.
We're basically just looking at who maybe will get charged next turn.
Yeah.
Because the minus to hit there is genuinely great.
Right.
Let's see the. Whoa.
Let's see if you successfully cast it, because we might not even.
Yeah, he's talked about it way too long right now.
We did it.
Okay, you
Barely.
just barely. You did it.
I mean, just. If you had waited even one more second, if you had talked about it anymore, it's
was
like
building,
every
it was
second you
building,
talk
it was
about
building.
it, like a pip goes, every 10 seconds you lose a pip.
Exactly. We got some pink foam showing here. I don't like that, Zach. I don't know. You can do anything you want all the time.
My army
I'll
does-
put it on this plate greens in the back. So from this guy to that guy.
Oh,
to the
okay.
19.
Yeah, because
Sounds good.
that's a scoring
It's
potential
a scoring
for you.
potential, and it's like the straightest shot here.
All right.
All right, cool. We're done. Let's do this. Shooting. That's my psychic game.
Wait, Epidemius can do psychic, yeah?
No, he's not a psyker. Oh. He's pretty useless.
He's too busy counting.
Oh, weird.
So the first, actually, I have to get 2 kills to do anything, which is funny.
Yeah, you don't get, one kill doesn't count for anything.
The second kill unlocks rerolling 1s to hit for my whole army,
Which is
cool.
great.
Because they don't normally get that. 'Cause they're
Yeah.
not core.
You know,
So
unit kills?
2 units.
Oh, that's.
no, he's
tall
pretty
order.
MSU.
I think he could get it. He should get it this phase.
We'll see
for
it.
Sure. Okay. So basically, we have this guy that can go into here. We've got these guys that can go into here. We're gonna start with these boys into these rangers. We're just gonna put everything into there.
Who's these boys?
The Mephidic Blight Haulers.
Got it.
Into the rangers.
You got it.
Got it. So we're obviously gonna do frag, and we'll do Melta. So
Here's some dice.
get some dice. Here's the Meltas first.
Yeah.
Easy peasy lemon squeezy, hitting on 4s. No rerolls right now. Yeah,
Wow.
that's me.
Why'd they hit on 4s?
Because they're demon engines.
Which hit on.
Hit on 3s.
They have 3s now. So one
But
more.
you didn't roll any. Did you
He
roll?
did. He rolled
I had
1 3.
1 3. There you go. So 3 on your invulns.
5 up in vulnerable saves.
All
All right, 2 are dead.
Cool.
So I'll pull 2.
Most excellent. And then here's the frags.
Triple 1.
3d6. I know, right? 8.
But they are min 3. Because he was. Oh, no, they're not.
No, it's a 5-man squad.
It's a 5-man
No,
squad.
yeah.
I appreciate that though, Brittany.
Hitting on
tried.
3s.
I
Hitting on
tried.
3s. Oh my god.
I'm going to live.
If
You
I didn't
tried.
roll 1s.
Winning on 3s.
Whoa, 3s.
All
I
right.
mean, you could die.
I could die. 3 up
3 ups.
saves.
No! No!
In style.
Ah! All right, cool. Let's go to this back boy right here. We're gonna put the line of sight guns into these
The
infiltrators.
entropy and your stubbers or
And
sluggers.
the slugger, heavy slugger, and then the mortar is gonna go into these guys. Try to take them off that point.
Try to get those 3 models that you didn't quite finish.
Yeah, exactly.
All
So
right.
we'll start with them real quick. D6 shots. 2
Oh.
shots. Here we go.
Oh.
All right.
Oh.
You sound like making it so much worse. Over there on 3s.
Yeah, BM.
BM. Winning on 2s.
We talked about this, how you can't be too sad for your opponent.
Yeah.
5 up invul.
You're like,
All right.
oh, whoa, geez, oh boy, what's going on here?
One of
Like,
these are dead.
My New York uncle.
Yeah.
All right,
You
so
got your slugger.
heavy slugger, which is 3 shots.
Okay.
3 kills.
You really could use that reroll ones around now.
Stop it. Stop it. No, 1 AP, 1 AP.
So 4 up saves.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yay,
one takes a
we
win.
did win. Okay.
Bleep.
I'm in danger.
You're not killing very much here.
I'm not killing very much.
Now, I do want to stress.
Remember you said he could get 2 kills in his face?
Yeah, Adrian wrote both these lists. This wasn't a John list. Don't go blaming John.
I will blame John. I will blame
Yeah.
John. Oh, can I also fix one mistake?
Yeah, fix your
I
mistakes.
just needed to peek out so I can actually shoot my guns into these guys.
Yeah.
Okay, you got real quiet for a second.
No, I'm good.
That's not okay.
Not.
Some people do that. They're like all fine and dandy, and then something.
Yeah, like, ha ha ha.
You're like, that's not acceptable.
Yeah, not
They're
okay.
like, they get really close to anyway.
Start measuring everything.
Yeah, basically. So this backplate burst crawler, entropy cannon, heavy slugger into there, and
That should hopefully be enough.
you know it's not.
It's not. I know it's not even close.
You know it's not.
We have a backup mortar after this.
I do have a backup mortar. Well, but yeah.
Yeah.
You don't want to use it on this.
No, he
but
doesn't. He wants to start going
You
into
won't
some
have a
value.
choice.
Into value town.
Okay, so here's the thing. Actually, I'm just realizing I need to go here next
Yeah.
because rerolling ones in here is great. But if I do that, then I'll have no more mortars to potentially go into some rust
Into the
stockers.
guys that come out.
Reroll
So-
ones.
What?
Rerolling one. How are you going to get you have
I'm just
0
gonna
kills?
hit. I'm just gonna hit.
So you're going to get 2 kills in 1 activation.
Yeah.
Okay.
No. Yeah, it's fine. Yeah.
Okay.
So this boy, everything into here. Watch. It's fine.
Wait, you can't get 2 kills. You're only targeting one thing.
Listen, let
are
the
you
boy
saying-
dream.
You're saying no.
We're saying that you can't get your rerolls.
That's fine. I don't
Yeah,
care.
it's fine.
The dream's
Easy and
dead.
free.
Ah, that's the one.
Should I reroll it? No.
Winning on a 3. Yeah.
I don't get a save, right?
Yeah. So,
Oh no, I do. I get a 6 up because I'm in cover.
Oh sure. No, these are AP. You refilled it.
Yeah, it would have been a 2 to a 4.
Yeah.
Anyways, I
Yeah,
failed
you're
it.
right.
2 to a
So you take 5
2 to a
damage.
6.
Okay.
And then the mortar. Here we go. Oh god. 4 shots.
Okay.
On 4s, 3s. And then winning on 3s. Rerolling 1s. Yeah, I'll show you guys.
Plague weapon.
Make them up.
Okay.
Oh no.
So 2 AP 2.
Yeah,
So 4 up saves.
you got it. Yeah.
2d3.
Yeah. 3
Is this
damage.
the mortar?
So I'm down to 4 wounds.
mortar.
Yeah,
Mortar's just 2 damage, guys.
that's true.
Oh,
It
yeah.
used to be D3.
I used to be D3.
So
I don't play Death Guard anymore.
So you took 9 total. 5 from the entropy.
So I'm
and
down
then
to
4
3.
from the mortars.
Jesus.
down to 3.
Sluggers? You can
Heavy
shoot the-
slugger. Look, 4 shots, 3 shots, 3
Four,
Three
it's
shots,
4
one
shots.
kill.
No, it's 4 shots.
It is 4
What?
shots. Yeah, it's a weird gun.
Oh, the other one has 3 barrels. I was gonna reroll that one. 5s. No.
You're just counting the number of barrels on your actual model.
Yeah. You don't do that?
Bolter
Yeah.
has 1 barrel.
Is that weird?
1 shot.
No, it's
that
good.
weird?
Like Bulking Belt does now have 2 shots with 2 barrels. It's good.
Yeah.
I feel like that is starting to become their design philosophy. So.
It literally is. All right, this boy.
But then
look.
again, these guys are 2 shots. So what were they? What were they thinking?
Yeah, that's true. There's
And
actually, if you
it
look
looks
really
like you have to
close-
reload them manually with like.
If they're flintlock.
Flint-
It's a
Yeah.
breech loaded.
Yeah.
Or no, it's a barrel loaded.
Yeah. All right, so here to here. The thing is, look, I'm not going to get him off at this point anyways.
No, it's not gonna
so
happen.
you're going to have
But
a
you
hold
could get me
more,
off that point.
which does nothing.
Correct.
So what I'm going to do is put all my line of sight guns into here, and then the mortars into here.
Try to pop that tank.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I will
Kill
spend
a few on the on the guys getting out. Get a
precisely.
kill.
Yeah, that's my whole plan here. Is you're going to roll 1s.
I
I'm
hear
going
it.
to spend 1 command point on excessive or disgusting force.
Yeah.
It's probably both. And here we go into these guys. Hitting on 3s.
This is the entropies.
I wasn't going to mention
Yeah.
the 1s, but I did. 2s. Okay.
5 up.
No.
Nope. One more
Yes.
goes down. I have
Ah.
2 left in the squad.
Heavy slugger. No. I've never seen so many 1s in my life. It's not even the 2s that
Yes,
bother
you
me.
have.
This could kill him. Yes, you have. Ah,
All right, they're fine.
But no, it's not just fails. It's 1s.
Yeah.
2s are fine. I'm fine with 2s. I can't.
I hate 2s.
That's
actually.
out of my control. You know what I'm saying?
Everyone hates
If you
2s.
have 0 kills, you were never going to get reroll once. Where is this coming from?
Look. You don't believe in the power of friendship. Okay, here we go. D6 shots.
This is the mortar into the tank. You good?
See, look, Bridger.
You're going to
thing
get 1
is-
kill.
I'm gonna get.
Well, let's not get let's not get ahead of ourselves.
Explode. It's gonna explode, and then on 3s, rerolling 1s. Yeah, reroll 1s. Get it. Yeah.
Okay.
So 3, 4 ups.
I mean,
Oh, no.
I could easily not die here. I have to fail 2 of these.
You're gonna CP 1, and then you're gonna live.
I know, it'd be so mean. Oh!
Go back to the island, but oh my god.
The mortals.
I got the sweater, and I've been here.
You still get the mortals.
Yeah, on everyone else.
So, it's
So one mortal on each.
one mortal on this squad.
Yeah, and them too. It's a 6 inch.
They're
or is it a
4-up.
3 inch?
It's a 3-inch 4-up.
Yeah, it's on a 4-up. Yeah.
Fiddlesticks.
Oh my god. All right, you did nothing.
All right. Well, cool. Look, we tried. Chat. We tried.
Chat. He needs the help.
need help.
We need those Fs in chat. That was a whiff right there.
You know what? I don't need Fs in chat. I need ones in chat. Give me some ones so I can
man.
put that energy out in the world. I'm gonna get them later on.
Okay, so you did your first rod.
Wait. No, we're not
you have
done.
charges.
We're
You have charges.
So this point into here,
All right.
short charge, but we're not gonna measure it.
The backup plan.
5. Cool. Because it's still an engage, right?
And it's your first tally, maybe.
Oh, don't count me in. All right, that's my
Okay.
charge. Here's my pile in. Yeah.
You're just making sure he's over the line or wherever
Yeah.
he wants to be.
Yeah, exactly. Okie dokie, let's do this thing. We've got 12 attacks. 4. I really wish I was reeling ones here.
I think you'll be fine. Do you need any more
2
dice?
more, yeah.
2 more. Hitting on 3s.
Hitting on 3s. Hiya! Oh, yeah, there's those.
There's no ones.
See,
you
look, fine with it. See my face? Smiling.
He's really just showing his teeth angrily.
I'll
It is a plague weapon, right?
I'll have to check the strength on this one. We'll reroll those.
7, I believe.
That's what I thought. Okay, cool. So here you go. AP2. Don't you dare.
so
No
5
cover,
ups.
So 5s. Yeah.
All right. Do I explode? No, not quite.
Now place your models first.
I'll place my models because it is a
Yeah.
little. It is a
See.
bit of a tight little spot.
I'm very particular about my model placement. Should we take a question?
Yeah.
Distract me.
Thank you, Michael Harris, Marine 2.0. When, also because I'm a lore freak, some time ago, Adrian insulted the Emperor's honor, insinuating he didn't fight his own battles, specifically the orcs. He personally fought on Ulanor. I believe I supported Adrian in saying that the Emperor wasn't on Ulanor.
Yeah, look.
But I was wrong. I don't know anything about lore.
That guy's a chump.
You guys haven't figured it out yet.
You don't know anything about it.
I don't know anything about this.
Whatever's the most controversial take. No, I think if I said that, I misspoke about Ulanor, because that was like one of the few things he actually did do.
He legitimately
Wow.
did fight on all of
One
them.
of the few things he
Yeah.
actually did.
To be correct.
You know, he conquered the galaxy.
My stance hasn't changed. It's just adjusted.
I was
slightly.
pretty sure. Didn't he live for a kajillion years and kill a dragon and send it to Mars?
Yeah, but that was like before. That doesn't count.
Right.
The
I
moment he made it, he just like kicked back.
In his glory
He's
days.
a sellout, basically.
Wow. All right.
That was too much even for
Okay, that's a little far.
Yeah. No, the dragon thing is actually super cool.
It's pretty cool.
That's from the Horse Heresy one. What's
It's
it
an
called?
early book. That's
It's,
the Mars. It's like
Mars.
book 10.
Yeah, but what's it called?
I have no idea.
It's such a cool.
Maybe
That
11?
book, you mean?
Yeah, that book has a lot of
It's
really.
it's
It's got big
Omnisci-
concepts.
Yeah, it has.
It's-
And they're like, I don't know what it's called, but they introduced so many cool things in that one.
It's like book 7 in the Horus Heresy, and it Yeah, there's a bunch of really big concepts in there.
It was one of my favorite books.
Yeah.
Like the first 3 are definitely up there.
Yeah, they're
But
up
then
there.
That one,
Yeah.
the Mars book, in the first like 10.
That's
Also,
I don't know why I
also
can't
excellent.
think of it.
I mean, I could Google it.
You could Google it. Legion is also great.
Legion is great.
Fulgrim was good, but it was again one of those books that I think is better described.
It's
than
just called
than read.
Mechanicum.
It's called what?
Mechanicum.
Mechanicum, yeah. But Legion's amazing. Legion's probably one of the
Yeah.
best ones.
So I've got 10 models. They could die. 2 die.
Yeah.
All right.
That's
Yeah. Dude, that's like
two
almost 40
assault
points
intercessors
now.
right there.
That's 2 assault intercessors. You don't even know. You don't even know.
All right.
Hey, that is the tally. I feel like we need a UI for the tally. It's like
You
a
got
big old-
one?
I got one.
Just hold up one finger for the rest of the game.
one.
Nope. Yep. Well, you lost your tally.
One. Oh, it's gone again.
Would you like to pile into my rust talkers?
Look, it's tempting, but I'll pass.
All right, that's fair enough.
Yeah.
I understand.
I will go this way.
Just make a bit of a wall.
So you can't, it's a bit harder to make a straight line.
I think so.
That's me, man. So end of my turn, I'm going to get 2 points for engage. I'm on 1, 2, 3 quarters. That's my consolation prize. And I have performed a single Rodrigo in this back right-hand quarter for you guys.
Yeah.
Back left-hand quarter for you
Well, that's going to take us to AdMac turn 2. And Brian, you have to pick all the things.
Yeah.
And tell me about your...
I've got 3 banners, and I've also got
Is this 15 a 15 primary? Yeah.
It is a big 15
That's
primary.
a big deal.
Yeah.
It is a big deal. Now, as far as shooting, I don't have enough things shooting that the ballistic skill matters, but I doubt that there will be too many other opportunities for it. No, just because I think you're going to drip feed me units, you know what I mean? So,
Drip trap.
so what I will probably do, we could take a question. This is a bit of a tricky one. I just have to make sure that one of my abilities works on data
I'm just going to
tether.
clock you out. That's my plan.
I do have a morale to take there.
Oh, yeah.
Now, I gave that one +1 leadership, and they natively have +1 leadership.
That's right.
And so they go from leadership, what, 7 to 9?
7 to 9, yeah.
Can I fail?
I don't
That is a 7.
Yeah,
think you
we're good.
could fail.
Yeah, a 6.
No, and a
yeah, and I
6.
lost 3. No, I would.
that was-
That would have fine.
Yeah, I
But
don't
it
think
was
you could
it was fun to roll it.
If you rolled a 6 and added it to the dice that he rolled right now,
Yeah, then it would
they
work.
fail, yeah.
That's right.
Right? Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So,
It is
Got
it is data tether. Okay, so I'm going to give data tether to this squad right over here, and I'm going to give my other data tether to maybe the ponies. I don't know.
Ponies actually do have a data type.
Yeah. You paid for it.
It was 5 points.
So I'll give it to these rust stalkers. I guess I don't really care.
Yeah. And again, he's passing those from these vehicles. That's the enhanced, or the other one.
Yeah, that's right. It's an enhanced data tether.
Yeah.
And now I will take the ballistic skill.
Because when else would you do it?
Yeah, Doctrina. And then I'm going to, for my Canticle, I don't have perfect Canticle. I don't need the strength over here, because you're T7.
T7, unless I get 4 tallies, then I'll be T8.
Oh, I kind of like that.
That's a big deal.
It's a big deal. I'll
so
get there by turn 5.
I don't think I need that.
I think you will, actually.
So I don't, the reroll 1 hit wound and damage could be cute. So I think I might do that. So
Yeah.
I'm going to go for the Benediction of the Omnissiah, reroll 1 hit, wound, and damage roll. That'll give me a few extra things. And then what I'm going to do is my Skitarii squad, I'm going to give them plus to their movement, and I'm going to have them ignore the minus to their armor save. And then I'm going to give this unit over here ignore the minus to their weapon skill, because I gave ballistic skill.
And because they have
data tether.
They have data tether now.
That's correct.
Cool. Very nice.
And so that'll help over there a little bit. My big unit of Skitarii, I am also going to give them ignore AP 1 and 2, count as cover. And so they're still pretty durable. And I think otherwise we're good.
Who has the ignore AP 1 2?
The big
Big blob.
The big
yeah,
blob,
sounds
yeah.
good. Oh, I guess that one, yeah.
Okay.
Cool.
And then we can get to moving.
Alrighty. Thank you, Matthew A. Evening all. My daughter is supposed to be going to bed, but I poked my nose into her room, and she is, in fact, painting a Plagueburst crawler.
Yeah,
she is.
Go
that's
Team
awesome.
Nurgle. Great job on the terrain. Hope you make the stretch goal.
Woo,
Thank you so much.
Now, that's got to be awesome. Having a kid, and then your kid does cool stuff
That's great.
when you weren't expecting it.
Mine is now good enough to play like actual Pokemon cards.
Yes.
So she can, like,
really?
hold the hand and make the strategic decisions on her own. And I actually just discovered a new store around the corner from here that actually sells the cards.
A new store?
From here?
Yeah, it's actually close. It just
is it?
opened. It's in the mall, and it has Magic cards and Pokemon and a few
check that
others.
out.
And so I was like walking through the mall. I was like, yeah, I'll get you some booster packs. So good for stocking stuffers and stuff. I'm gonna do a little advance with my 5-inch advance with my ponies.
Sounds great.
But yeah, so that's been a lot of fun.
That's great.
But she doesn't do the she doesn't do Warhammer just yet.
Not yet.
One day.
Perhaps.
Or as she used to call it, Pooh Hammer.
That's right. The main reason she dislikes Warhammer is because it takes me away from time that we would play.
Right.
Like I was here streaming instead of playing Lego or something, Minecraft.
Exactly.
So that was definitely hotly contested in her mind.
And that's why I don't like Pokemon cards, because it takes you away from playing Warhammer.
That's right. Yeah. Listen, I understand.
Brian's 2 children of vast, disparate ages.
Yeah.
Still the same, though.
Still the same. That's why I don't like Pokemon.
Pokemon.
Pokemon doesn't work as well. Pooh Hammer is much more clever.
I don't know if clever is the word I would use. Thank you, Chris. Hey, guys. I love your channel and all the games. What's the best Black Templar vow, in your opinion? Shout out to my pal, Yannick.
Thank you so much. And what up, Yannick? Shout out. Well, for me, there's no question.
Okay.
Wait, the vow, yeah.
The invulnerable save?
You're going to say the invulnerable?
It is, for sure.
Yeah.
It's the only one that's downside is not, it doesn't, well, that's not true. It forces you to make the least amount of changes to the way that you play based off of the negative ability.
Yeah.
You know, being forced to charge something or not being able to do actions. They have too big of downsides, and the invuln save, there's a lot of builds you can use where the downside doesn't really matter. If you're doing dreadnoughts, if you're doing bikes.
Things that just don't get covered.
They don't get covered,
anyway.
I don't care.
You're like, cool. I was told this was a downside, but...
Right. Like, I think it's amazing with the dreadnoughts. Like, most Space Marine players, it's like, okay, like, hopefully I get the, you know, I gotta get my shields up, charge up my fireball, and then, you know, Black Templars are like, we don't care, we just have it no matter what.
Which is good, because they don't have Psychers, so...
That would be a problem.
I'm glad they have another way to access 5-up Invuln.
I love that vow. I think it's so well designed.
I think it's great too.
So that's the vow. There you go.
Easy peasy.
Thank you, Willow. Afternoon Titans just won my weekly Crusade game as Bloody Rose Sisters to go 4-0 total. Pick me a non-HQ unit to add to my order of battle.
Congrats, that's awesome.
Now, here's the real question, Adrian. Are we trying to weaken Willow on her 4-0 win streak? Trying to make it more difficult for her?
It sounds like it.
I think that should be our plan. What are there bad sisters units even? Is that
no.
is that a thing?
No. What would be?
There are units that I've played against in a competitive setting and been unimpressed by.
Well, I think immolators are
With heavy flamers.
Oh, that's harsh, man.
There you go. We did it.
Okay,
That's pretty bad.
A heavy flamer immolator.
Yeah.
There you go.
Or, but that's still transport. It's still useful.
Cascader.
Okay. Okay.
Still need to get some of those.
Yeah.
Those
I mean,
soldiers.
Crusaders, every time I've seen them, have been like,
But you can still rod with
Disappointing.
them and do actions. They're
as
just,
a two-man squad, yes.
so we have to say, okay.
As like a five-man squad of Crusaders, it's
Can-
like, what do you do with that?
Oh, I guess you can get them in fives.
I think so.
I don't know.
I've only ever seen them taken as twos.
Yeah.
But I can't imagine GW would be like, yeah, no, it's you only get two.
It's for
You
rod.
can only ever get two.
I was 2 to 6. I was thinking it was like 2 or 3 or 1 to 3 or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, if it was 1 to 3, people would be taking individual Crusaders.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. It makes sense. Look, this is an amazing book. I think the Immolator is a good in-between, though, of like, it's not the best.
But it's not the worst.
Not
It
the
still
worst.
does something.
And you maybe you're not using them in your competitive games, and so it's a fun chance to use something that's different. That's what I would look for in a Crusade. So Immolator, I think.
Heavy Flame Emulator. There you
Yeah. And you know what? When it dies, you can blow it up.
go. You know,
Just listen to Jesse. That's
you are allowed to do that.
Alrighty. Oh boy, here comes the Pataraxi.
Yeah, I'm just gonna get some flamers out and you know, make sure that this thing dies. The last thing I'd want to do is have it like live and then crump me back real hard.
Yeah. This is the last mistake you'll ever make.
You know, you can mortar them, but you've got a million targets to mortar, so I've got a bit of a threat saturation on you
And
here.
as we've seen, he's probably not going to get reroll ones. So
Guys, I'm gonna have reroll 1s next turn, maybe.
Maybe. I love that.
maybe in combat on turn 2, you'll have
You never know.
Listen, it's possible for me to get another kill against your 5-man 10-point models.
Well, you do have a squad of 2 Rangers right now?
Yeah, I can handle that, right? That's feasible.
We'll see.
I should run them back into this transport.
I mean, like, I honestly thought you were going to,
No.
but you're having mercy.
No, it's just it's an activation. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because I'm so inconsistent. Like, I could flub it and be like, well, now
Yeah.
here's a whole nother tank.
Oh yeah. So I forgot my whole army does not have
Cover anymore.
cover next turn.
Yep, so he's going to just toe into that cover there. And then here's another thing, guys, because we've sort of been changing where in cover is for Sigmar versus 40k, right? And with Sigmar, we've been playing it as this whole base. With 40k, of course, we are just going to the silhouette of the building. So these guys are going to touch into here. That's why these guys weren't actually visible. Yeah, so I'll just let you know in case you're wondering. And that's, of course, why he was in the middle of this U before
Correct.
moved out to the edges where I can actually see him through this window.
Yeah.
And it looks like they've done the thing where...
Yeah, they came
Do the
out
thing.
and they're going to go at your Ironclad Furnace.
Cool.
Because that's the easier one for me to see, I think.
Yeah, 100%.
So it's time to shoot. It's time to shoot.
Time to cram.
Cool.
So let's go with my Rangers first. And I will spend one of my now, 10 CP down to 9
That is correct.
on Wrath of Mars.
Oh, boy.
Good investment.
3.
Sorry,
You know
which
what
one
beats
is
the
this?
4-up Inmon?
The Rangers.
Oh no.
Mortals. Mortals beat the 4-up Inmon.
Mortals.
6.
Can do a 4-up.
Our food is outside. Is now a good time
For you to grab it? Yeah, you want to just go to Dice Cam and then
Yeah.
just grab it? Cool, cool,
Because
cool.
Brian's gonna.
Good luck. And make sure you mute your mic.
He'll be at this for a while.
Yeah. It's going to be a while.
10. All right, I'm getting my dice.
All right.
No, I lost the dice. This is where I have so many CP, I could consider giving myself the plus to wound.
Right.
But it's what? Is it 3 or 2?
It's 2 because you're in the shooting doctrine.
That's
right
right.
now. So it's discounted. Sounds worth it, in my opinion.
Yeah. The 4-up save, like if you didn't have the 4-up save, you would lose this unit.
Sure.
But
Now I'll just lose 2.
now you'll lose like a couple. So let's do it. I'm going to go down to 7 CP. I've tried this once before, and it was not necessary, but I think it will be necessary here. So I'm going to be hitting on 2s, re-rolling my 1s.
Yep. Grabbing some 1s for ya.
Thank you, thank you.
That one's cocked.
Cocked, thank you.
Good.
Okay, I missed with 1.
Cool.
That's a good omen for you.
Right.
It's rare that I ever miss.
Yes! That's all I needed. So now normally winning on 5s, now 4s.
And re-rolling 1s.
1s, 6s do mortals.
In addition.
I'll grab the 6s.
Okay, that's generous. Did I get 6?
No, you got none. It's crazy.
Yeah, get them out really quick. Those were 5s. Those
Wild.
were 5s.
Yeah, so you got your 6. So it's going to cap out at 6, guys. Even though you rolled 7, of course.
Of course.
Of course.
Well, hey, that's lost efficiency.
That is.
It is lost efficiency.
All right. So these are all your saves?
Yeah. Is this all the shots?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
I did do it as 1 batch.
Okay, I feel better. All right, cool. So 4 plus invulns. Ironclad Furnace! It looks fine. Like, that's good. It was really good. Never mind. More like, it's amazing. I take 6 wounds.
6 plus 6, 12 wounds.
Yeah, amazing.
That was fantastic.
Fantastic. So, does this guy blow up? No. All right.
I think he actually does, but he just can't hurt you.
Oh, does he blow up on 5s?
I think he blows up on a 4 or 5, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
And these guys have, I'll check the wounds.
They have 9.
10?
They have 9.
9.
They're dreadnoughts.
For some reason, I thought it was 10, but okay.
3.
I'm going to do my flamers next. 1, 2,
6.
3,
Cool.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 flamers, and then the sergeant has a flechette pistol.
Cool.
So here's the number of shots, all going
good.
into your drone.
Yeah, let's do it.
It looks solid.
Very nice.
10, 20,
Oh, right.
and then that was what, 30?
This is 2 more.
30?
I just came from the other side of the table. Okay?
39.
I don't know what's
Because
going
those were
on.
both ones?
Those are both the ones.
Okay, 39.
Which would be misses.
That's pretty funny.
2, 4, 6, 8, 10. I like it, personally. I think it's a good stop. 20, 2, 4, 6,
Oh, man.
8, 10. And then 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. This is 5s to wound.
Okay. Here, let me load you up.
You're going to load me up? You're going to dice caddy me?
Dice caddy.
All right.
Yep. Before you go now. Hiya. 5s.
Let's just take out the 5s.
Actually, it's not very good. 1 cocked. So 3 more.
All right.
Nice.
Is that it? 2, 4, 6?
That's it, man.
Oh, you're getting off easy.
Like for real this time. All right, and then -1, so 5s. I mean, sorry, 4s.
4s, that's right.
Take 2. I did get off very easy there.
Alrighty. Well, we do have more shots where that came from. We have 16 shots from our transport. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10,
Why do they have so many
12,
shots?
14, 16.
man.
I don't know.
This doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
On 2s.
Oh,
cool stack dice there.
Oh, your Mars reroll. I'm forgetting it. Yeah.
The truth is, yeah, I also had 1 reroll to wound for both of those squads, so we'll remember that from now on.
Sure, yeah.
Because I did take Benediction of the Omnissiah.
Yes.
So
this
here
is
we are
5s.
on 5s, and then 1
reroll. That was much
did not
better.
convert.
Okay.
No rend.
No rend, so 3s.
3 ups.
All good.
Alrighty. Next what we've got is, I've got flechette pistols. I'll just combine this flechette with those flechettes. So let me just do that.
Sure.
1, this is so many dice you have to count for this number. 2, 3, 4,
I don't even know what to say to you.
5 people.
You did spend a CP while I was gone, yeah? You should be at 8.
2 CP.
You're at
Yes.
8, yeah?
I'm at 7 now.
7? What?
I spent 3 in my shooting phase total.
Yeah.
Wow.
It was Wrath and then +1 wound. Which, good thing you did.
I am hitting on 2, so Mars.
Yep. That was great.
And then this is 6s to wounds.
6s with 1 reroll.
Yeah.
Doing great.
All right.
Okay, so 3 saves. I think you're gonna get 2 of these through.
Yeah.
Watch. Ah!
Done. Okay. Next, what's the range on my stubbers? Is it 24 or 36?
36.
Yeah, I think it is 36.
Yeah. Yup.
But yeah.
We'll do it.
Okay.
Yeah.
4. I've got 8 for you. I've got 12. You know, let me just do this.
This is good. This is what you want. When you go to a tournament, you want an Adrian who can just like,
Yeah.
you'd be like, Adrian, I'm shooting this at this. And he's like, here's your dice, sir.
Yeah. Yes. I'm more like, do it. Do it now. Get out of me.
So I get 2 rerolls.
Oh, how has nobody made a machine that's like
Count your
it
dice.
has like a 1 button, a 5 button,
yeah.
a 10 button, and you can just like
I get it.
chunk, and dispense dice into your
That's our
hand.
next Kickstarter.
This is really bad.
Wow.
Look at this.
Oh my gosh.
It's like all on something that doesn't matter. You know what I mean?
You're still gonna kill him.
I'm
when
still
you
gonna
charge.
kill him.
This is a lot. You did 3 wounds with all that.
It's like 100 shots.
Yeah.
It was over 100 shots, I think,
Yeah.
and I've done 3 wounds.
Pretty wild.
It's kind of crazy, actually. All right. Shooting phase, horribly unsuccessful. I don't know if I have anything else that can shoot. I mean, no, not really.
Cool.
I have his eradication gun.
Yes.
So why don't we do that? It does hit.
Yep.
It does not wound because it's a strength 7.
but
Okay.
you get a
I do
reroll.
get a good reroll. That's right. It fails still. So that's all my shooting.
Cool.
I've done it all.
Bring it on, son.
The best I got. Let's. Sorry. Just before I this squad here raised the banner there.
Sure.
So let's charge with my Ruststalkers into your Bloatron.
Cool.
I do succeed.
That'll do it. That'll do, pig.
That'll do, pig.
That'll do.
Okay. 1, 2.
Oh man, that smells delicious. Magnus, if you're still here, thanks for the 5 guys.
Thanks, man.
Thank you.
smells really
but
good.
also, I feel so teased right now.
I feel pretty teased too.
Yeah. Well, you could.
I could, but I did just eat
You,
a breakfast burrito.
you could, but you shouldn't.
I really shouldn't.
I really.
I've been eating a lot healthier since
You have
I've
been.
going to the gym.
Has he?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
I guess. He's been doing all right.
I've been cooking a lot,
That's great.
but I think the quantity of food I've been eating has increased, which offsets the healthiness.
Okay.
Well, it depends.
I've got a 7-inch charge
Sure.
with my
Traxie?
Traxie. They fail.
Okay.
It's fine. Cool. How many wounds do you have left on that guy?
6.
6. That's still a lot of
7.
wounds. Like, it could fail.
Yeah.
Neither of you seem
You're
happy
unconvinced.
right
I'm unconvinced.
now. You both seem very unhappy.
No, it's fine. So let's go into the fight phase.
So you've got 31 attacks?
And I've got a few attacks.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
31.
2, 9, 10.
I'm done helping you.
Aw,
We need that machine. Ka-chunk, ka-chunk,
I know.
ka-chunk.
That'd be amazing.
that's 20.
It wouldn't be great at events, but I think it would be good for the stream. If you just had a dice dispenser.
Yeah.
Wait,
should-
why do I have 31? Didn't I lose 2? Yeah.
You lost 2?
He did lose 2.
Cool. So get rid of 6.
Yeah.
225.
Okay, now I can live. That's fine. That's fine.
That was the difference.
That's the difference.
You know, so I lost 6 attacks, so I'm going to spend 1 CP to add 8 attacks. back.
No. No.
Are you dead again, Adrian?
And dead again. And they are ignoring the minuses, right?
Yeah, so they're hitting on 3s.
Yeah. That's fun. Let's do it.
It could still fail.
It could.
Have you seen my dice this turn? They've been exceptionally
Don't tease
strange.
me.
Look at that. That's actually a ton of fails.
What? Is it?
It was.
It's a third of fails, which is exactly fine.
No.
Oh, it was
Wait,
a
what are
half.
you doing? What are you doing?
Look, it's way more.
Why are you rerolling also?
I'm rerolling 2. I was showing you.
You scared me. Whoa, right.
Ties to end, but 6s to make me happy.
Yeah, 6 is to make you happy.
And 1 reroll here. Into a 6?
Ah.
All right, but that looked fine.
I think it's close, but it should be enough.
So 3 mortals.
So 3 mortals, and these, I forget, are they in addition?
In addition, yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Unreasonable. So I need a lot of saves. Like he's dead. Does he blow up?
It was close though.
Was it?
Yeah, I think it was only by like 3 wins, or two wins.
He has non-explode.
You sure?
Yeah.
Are they not 4-ups?
God.
Pretty sure they're 4-ups.
I thought that was just Never mind.
I thought they were all like 4 and 5 ups. Yeah.
I'm fairly confident they explode on a 4.
I didn't even think there was almost anything in
but
your
it's
book
for
that was
one
normal.
mortal.
Yeah, it is for 1 mortal.
All right,
so
two takes one.
1,
Yo.
and
Is it a 3-inch or
it's a
6?
6-inch.
Death Guard.
Whoa, nice.
That's my jam.
Yeah.
I should just switch to Death Guard.
Yeah. These guys are gonna be out.
So one there.
Sadly. Oh y'all. All right.
One here.
Blue drone.
And then one on my tank.
Oh yeah, definitely tank.
Great.
Definitely. Yep.
And then I'll just pile into cover, because that's what they specialize in, being in cover.
Piling into
great.
cover.
Piling into cover. Excellent. I'm into it.
Okie doke. I'm pretty sure my turn is done. I did Stranglehold, and that's, I did a turn.
Yeah.
And now you have 4 banners.
Whoa.
Yeah.
All right, well, that's going to take us to Death Guard.
I'm putting up
turn
flags
2.
everywhere.
I know. I'm seeing a lot of red flags for sure.
Yeah.
All right, so I am on 2 points, which is going to give me 10 on primary.
You got it.
And that's it. And I'll get a command point. Takes me to what?
Up to
9?
8.
8? Cool. Let's do this.
Spend 1. You're back to 7.
Yes. Okay.
What's your game plan here?
My game plan. Definitely not to peek these guys out the way I did. That was poor, inaccurate measurement on my part. Again, hang them back. Put some shots in the
as
air.
they stand now, they can shoot at least. I'll still, if I move over 1 inch, I can still see.
Yeah,
so you're going to want to move back.
I will move back.
Yeah.
Because that's not ideal. And again, he's not wrong that I'm going to try to drip feed him units. That's definitely the plan. Yeah. Let's do this thing.
There you go. Thank you, Thomas. Hey, Titans. Just wanted to say you guys are awesome.
Thank
You've really
you.
helped me get into the hobby this past year. Also, a question about how to approach Tzeentch Demon and Thousand Sons Soup.
Ooh, okay, yeah.
Cool.
And the Thousand Sons, they lose their Cabal,
Yes.
like their Cabal powers.
Yes.
So just keep in mind, when you're combining those two, the Thousand Sons lose some of their strongest abilities, which is their Cabal powers. But I would say if you have a mostly Thousand Sons army and you put a little bit of demons, that's not worth the trade-off. But if you have a mostly demons army and put a bit of Thousand Sons, now it is worth the trade-off.
Yeah.
And so if you want to soup them, I would kind of mostly lean towards the demons and then put a little bit of the Thousand Sons. The kind of I would have like a Thousand Sons patrol that has things that the demons don't. For example, I would have like a solid caster and then maybe some Terminators, because those are things that the demon army just doesn't really have. It doesn't have tough, fighty, kind of shooty all in one. So I would have that kind of breakdown. Maybe even like a patrol with like a Rubric squad or a Zangor squad, and then some Terminators. Probably a Rubric just because I like the look of it better.
Brian, what do you think?
Tell me.
Hear me out. What do you think about summoning in? Are there any demons, any Tzeentch demons, worth summoning? So you can keep your Cabal points?
Summoning things like Flamers can be great. Even summoning things like Pinks can be great. But it's, again, the standing still, right? You still have to stand still in order to summon. That's really difficult. And it's a lot more randomness, and you can't use your command points or your Cabal. So you're injecting a lot of randomness, but you're not wrong that it's cool. If you wanted to have a little bit of demons, that's the way you would do it, I think.
Right,
You would save yourself some points and then start summoning. I'm
trying to think if there are any interesting Tzeentch Demon characters like Epidemius, and none are leaping to mind.
Not really, yeah.
Nah, not really.
They all kind of got nerfed really hard.
And
at the
most of
beginning
their
it.
characters really only buff other demons, like
Right.
legit demons. So, that wouldn't jump to me. But anyways, yeah, so summoning is one thing. But if you went mostly with the demons, the backbone of a Tzeentch Demons army for me is 1 or 2 Lords of Change, because they can be really cool and durable, and they're beautiful looking. And then, you want some troops. I like just have some Pinks, because at least they're fairly durable and they can shoot. And then I love Flamers. Flamers are the real punch for that faction. And that's always been pretty solid for me. So that's kind of stuff. I love Screamers, but they're so fragile, and I find that they either die before they get to do a thing.
Like in the real world and in the game. That model.
Yeah, those models break
breaks
really
all
easily,
the
but
time.
they're stunning and they're so cool and unique.
They look very cool.
But the Flamers are genuinely great, and it's easy to make them work, in my opinion. Yeah.
Very cool. Alrighty, thank you, Balzan. Hey guys, going to my first RTT tomorrow. Bringing Templars centered around Blade Guard and Redemptor Dreads. Any tips on tactics?
Well, that sounds like a strong way to play Templars. Obviously, those units are the best way. If you've seen, I still am pretty bullish on the like Mega Blade Guard unit, where you put several buffs on it. I know, I was talking to Brett here, who also is interested. He likes to spread out his buffs a little more, but not for me. I really think there's too many synergies on having that mega guy. So if you go back and see the last Templar game I played against, was it against you, Adrian? No, it wasn't. Was it?
Which?
The one where we used that mega combo. I think it was against you.
It was against Orcs.
Yeah, so you can see it's we talk about it. It's a pretty crazy combo. But, the tactic at the end of the day with that army, they can't really strike first. They're just not fast enough. They don't have a delivery mechanism. So it's all about throwing weaker stuff up onto the point, have them try to respond with something big, and then you respond with your Blade Guards and characters and things like that. And to me, things like the 5-up Feel No Pain are a key to controlling the tempo. So you throw a throwaway unit onto the middle objective, whether that's some bikes or some intercessors or something, but they have the Feel No Pain, so they're just too durable for your opponent to just like chip them off. So they have to put a real target into them. Mostly those are combat threats these days. And that means they're throwing away a real combat threat in order for you to get, to pick up something weak. So you're kind of trading up, which is necessary because you're pretty elite. So that's the tactic that typically works for me. And when in doubt with that army, don't give people shots if you don't have to. You are elite. Your Dreadnought's strong, but don't pretend it's invincible. You can't afford to go down in units early in the game. It won't work. But it's cool. It's a cool army.
Absolutely. Well said.
You all moved up, or you got a couple decisions to make?
I'm all moved up. Let's do this thing.
All right.
So, we're coming up with here. We're going to go for a charge on the Rust Stalkers. We've got this guy shooting into other things. We've got one guy coming down this lane. We've got these two Mephidic Blight Haulers getting lane and kind of visibility and range onto these boys. This guy's just kind of scooting up, making sure you can't get your Rust Stalkers through without going up and over, which will at least slow you down a lot.
It sure would.
And that's the play. And we've moved up our casters so that we're within 18 of these units, so we can get some psychic.
Oh, very nice.
But still within 3 of
you did do Rodrigo over in that corner?
And we're going to Rodrigo over there for this in that table quarter.
So you've rotted in both of your table quarters.
Yeah.
That's all I need. So let's get on to casting, shall we?
That's not all you need, Adrian. It's actually just 4 points.
Look,
it's 4 points.
I'm only down by 8 right now.
What you're saying is there's points on the board.
There's definitely points on the board, just waiting to be picked up. So here we go. Let's go to Psychic. Let's start off with just a smite from this front guy into here.
Yeah, smite.
Let's do this. Hi-yo!
You did it.
It's
There
not
you go.
quite mega one.
Not quite.
But pretty good. 3 up to kill.
You can pick him up.
All right.
Got
2
him.
mortals.
Goodbye.
Hey, you real ones.
Yeah, that's got the kill.
Look at that.
Done.
You had to kill with a Nurgle demon?
No, Nurgle.
Oh, just any Nurgle. Very nice. Okay.
Well, now we don't know.
Oh, no.
Uh-oh.
Well, we'll see in a second.
Well, we might have just made it really hard to get the second
Can't
kill.
stop, won't stop. Can't stop me. All right, and then now we're going to do Curse of Lepers onto them, which I need a 6. Here we go. Hiya! It's a
did it.
7. So we're going to roll 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 dice. And every 4 up, my contagion range isn't quite in range
3
right
inches right now, I think,
It's
right?
3 inches right now, so we're not quite in range. So every 4 up basically is a mortal wound.
Alrighty.
Here we go.
You picked up 3, so that's 2 guys dead.
Hey, you know,
Yay.
that was actually average anyway.
That was average. And I rolled 2, so it wouldn't have mattered if they were
Yeah.
in the range. All right, now we're
Alrighty.
moving on to the other caster. We're going to go ahead and put Miasma Pestilence, and it's going to go on to Mr. Drone right here.
It's a fine idea.
Yeah, we're looking for a 6. Hey-oh! It's a 6. That's what we like to call good enough in my book.
He's miasma.
Yes, and then that's going to be it. Oh, I'm dumb. Oh, well, that's
Okay.
fine.
Why? What did you want to
The
do?
big Gift of Plagues could
You
have
could have
extended
extended the range.
Yeah. It doesn't
sure?
matter at this point. It's all good. Because right now, if we take you down to 2, sure, we'll do that. So we'll put it from here onto this boy.
Gift of Plagues onto your blow drum.
It'll extend the range, which will help for like my heavy sluggers
Why
and
not?
stuff. So let's do this. Hey-oh! 6.
You did it.
Cool. Sounds good. All right. Moving on to the Schusten phase. It's time to cromp. So I guess I should probably check that.
Now we have to check.
I have the books over here.
No, it's okay. It's right here.
Oh,
It's
okay.
a race. The race is on.
I'm not
Who
racing.
will get there first?
I'm chilling at the finish line.
Adrian
Nurgle Demon unit.
got there
Yeah.
first.
No.
The tally is at 1.
I played myself.
The easy target is now dead.
No. All right, so Mephidic Blight haulers into these remaining guys. Let's
Okay.
do this. So we're going to do big shots with the missiles naturally.
Right.
Here's the multi-meltas, though, on 3s. Oh, yeah. Don't need any rerolling 1s. 2s. Oh, yeah. So 3/5 ups?
3/5 ups, this is the Meltas.
Yep, it's the meltas.
Oh,
Okay.
that's the squad.
Only I could mess this up. No.
Yep. And
Yay! We did it!
There you
Reroll
go.
1s.
got a kill.
Cool. Sounds good. Moving right along, we've got options now. We've got options. This feels good.
Just so many options.
Feels good. So we're going to take this boy, we're going to put all of the line of sight requiring guns, that is to say the entropy cannons and the heavy slugger into these boys right here.
Into my
Into
Taraxi?
Taraxi.
Yeah, those boys. Yeah. And then the mortar, the thing is we don't want to go into the rust stalkers because we have to charge them. We want to charge them. Sorry. All right. I'm thinking.
That's the thing. That's his thinking dice.
That's my thinking dice. And then the question is, do we go into something that's going to be hitting me in a later turn, or do I start kind of making you have to keep assets back? So for example, these 2 units right here, starting to chip into them.
Yeah, because he does want to bring in his units for Rod next turn, and so I only need to hold back, from 6 inches from the edge. So here, I need to screen from there, basically.
Yeah, exactly. But you'll have lots of options. This mortar can't reach all the way over to there, and so we'll put the mortar into these back ponies.
Okay.
Because that's pretty solid.
Great.
All right, let's do this. So here we go. We've got the entropies into the Taraxi. Hitting on 3s, rerolling 1s.
Oh.
Those are 2s.
That's a
I was
two.
ready for 2 2s. Winning on 2, rerolling 1. There we go.
All right, 5 up, invulnerable
5
save for me.
ups.
Nope.
Yay.
So one of them's going to go down.
Maybe. Oh yeah, that one's a min.
It's a
Min
min
3.
4.
So heavy slugger, min 4. Rerolling the 1. Epidemius.
Look at that value.
Oh yeah. Wounding on a 3s. Oh yeah. AP1.
Okay.
So 5 ups again. Yay.
So one more goes down.
Yay, we did it. And then the mortar into these back ponies. Let's take a look. Here we go. 3 shots, respectable. On 3s, rerolling 1s. Looks good. Wounding on 2s, rerolling 1s.
Oh,
Don't acknowledge it.
5 ups.
5 ups. Okay, so 2 ponies
Two
down.
ponies go down.
I'm into it. Looks good.
All it
looks
took
good.
was the tally getting to 2, and now
Now we're popping off.
you just
Now he's
don't
hot.
roll 1.
Now he's going
Better
hot.
watch out now. Yeah.
Sorry, I picked my sergeant up.
You picked your nose?
Just, I took my sergeant.
Yeah, it's fine. Okay, so this boy over here, this entropy cannon, this plague burst crawl in the back, can only see them, and I really shouldn't be wasting this charge.
Wasting the charge.
6. It's a 6-inch. If I kill 2 guys, it's a 6-inch charge,
Adrian, there's 8 models there.
which is acceptable. Oh, and you've got a wounded one in the back. Or is that? Yes, from the mortal wounds.
That's correct.
So we will put the line of sight guns into here.
Okay.
Because I can basically kill 3 without any
Yeah, I
consequences.
agree.
This will be the one time I pop off and kill 4, of
Yeah.
course. And then let's take the mortar and we're going to go into the Taraxi.
Okay. Yeah, I thought you might.
Yeah, they're tasty. So here we go into the Rust Stalkers. This is the little slugger on 3s. Rerolling 1.
There you go.
Nice.
Value Town.
There you go. There you go. 3s. Oh no, not a plague weapon. You are -1 toughness though, because the gifted contagion.
Look at you.
There you go.
So this is.
Wave 1. So you have 3 ups.
Yeah.
Because you're in cover. You're good. You're good. And then the entropy. No. And then a 2. Yes.
5 up.
Oh,
Yeah.
Look, I'm just saying.
He was thinking he could have killed 4.
I could have killed 4.
Yeah. He was like, what if I kill 4?
That would be crazy.
0 wins.
Here we go. D6 into here. 3. Yeah.
Yep.
Min 3.
Right. Roll the 1?
Yep.
Oh, okay. Well, not, Epidemius.
Yeah.
He's counting.
Oh, plague weapon? Oh my gosh. So much counting.
2,
AP
5
2,
ups.
so 5. Hey, killed 2 more.
2 more.
That's tasty. That's tasty. I like it.
Yeah, you've half the squad, basically.
Absolutely. Okie dokie. Moving on over to the other Plague Burst Crawler. We're going to put the Entropy Cannon and the Heavy Slugger into these Infiltrators. It's the only thing we can see
Great.
directly. And then we're going to put the Mortar into these Taraxi again. Just going to keep doubling down on this. At least have to force you to spend CP because they're valuable to do.
Yeah, yeah.
So we will do Excessive Force. onto these boys. That's 1 command point.
You got it.
And let's do
On
it.
the Taraxi?
On the Taraxi.
Yeah.
Okay.
So D6 shots, 3 shots. Just gotta leave it. 3s.
Okay.
And then 2s.
2s.
There you go.
I mean, that was at least 6 models, so 3 was your minimum.
Yeah.
Rerolling
So
wouldn't have
2
been
more go
crazy.
down.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
And then mortal wound on the tank. You want to check?
Mortal wound on the tank. Yes. Mortal wound on the Vanguard.
3 inches.
It is 3.
Sorry, yeah. And
Down to 10.
that's that. We did the thing. Cool. Moving on over to here. We've nobody injured, right? Or we've
One injured.
Okay, so we will do the heavy sluggers first on a 3s. Looks good. And on 3s to wound. Okay, looks like 1 at AP1.
Okay, so but
Back to
4 ups.
4s.
It could be anything. Nope, one's dead.
Alrighty, and then the entropy, same unit on 3s. There's those 2s. Wounds on a 2. Looks good on 5+ invulnerable save. Yay!
Okay, one
that
more
was
is dead.
flat, another one. Cool. So we're putting shots on the board. Let's get some charges. So as I mentioned, we have a 5-inch charge into these rust stalkers.
Not much I can do there.
Let's do
Just
it.
roll a 3.
Cool. Let's see. Do I care?
Is this a fight you think you can win?
Yeah, he can wipe the whole squad, or at least get it down to
I
like
can
1
do
or
a
2
lot
models.
of damage at least. Yeah.
And then I'll, in return, do like 3 wounds to him.
Yeah. 3, 6, 9, 12. I don't think there's any strats I can pop. We are hitting on 3s, rerolling 1s though.
Okay,
So let's do this.
this is great.
Yeah. Hi-yo! Okay. This is why we do this.
Listen, the rerolling 1s, it's big.
Hi-yo! Yeah.
All right, got you 2
conversion.
extra hits.
Very nice. Winning on
2s,
2s.
rerolling 1s.
Cool.
All right, this is 5 up saves
5
for me,
ups.
and everyone's a dead guy.
It's respectable.
So
Woof.
2, 4, 6, 7. I have 1 left.
Yeah. So there, Bridger.
Yeah. I don't. Yep.
Okay. Okay.
Look, tape measure found a friend.
Oh. What's up, man? You measure stuff too? Oh yeah.
Now don't do what I do and leave both the tape measures there, because you'll need it in about 2
yeah.
seconds.
I'll touch into you.
Yeah. Okay.
Flesh mower, but we'll still be behind this obscuring. I'm obscured.
I'll fight you back. 3 hits.
Cool. 5s. Ah, shucks.
1
mortal.
wound and 1 mortal. Okay,
Alright.
so just 1 mortal.
I'll take this. I don't know what that's from.
It's all yours.
Yay! All right. Oh, whoops. Hold on.
Were you trying to get engaged?
I need to scoot. I don't know if I can.
That's pretty far. I don't.
No, this is the line right here.
He's on the line right now.
I'm right on the line.
Yeah.
You're halfsies with the line.
So no.
I think
Like-
it would be difficult.
Yeah, there's no way to do it.
I
All
don't
right.
think you would fit.
That's a bummer. You pulled wisely.
Yeah, I
So,
was careful.
Leadership for you.
Yeah. So that last 1 model, he is one of my while we stand. So I'm going to spend 2 to keep him alive.
Sounds great.
Oh wow.
And now he
Okay.
will never die.
So I'm down to 4.
That's correct. Yeah.
Okay.
Cool. So end of my turn. I
Now I
did
do
not
have the
engage.
Taraxi.
Oh yeah, sorry, these guys.
So they lost 6.
Yes.
Whew.
So they fail.
That's a fail.
Yeah.
And then there's 3 left. Mm-hmm. And I lose another 1.
Okay. Okay.
So 2 left.
We're working on those. We're working on them.
I mean, the squad's essentially dead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Which is great. You got 2 of my biggest threats in this turn, and value points everywhere else. And so this is what we're seeing. Like and you're only going to get stronger.
Right.
So one of the things to keep in mind is, that general output that you just did likely won't reduce much turn over turn.
Correct, yeah.
But will it be enough to reclaim the board? That's the question.
I have concerns about that.
Yeah, my army will suffer, but the early lead is big.
Yeah. Absolutely.
That's gonna take us to
that's gonna
Admech
be
turn
me.
3.
Yeah.
So I
get-
do have 4 banners,
Yep.
and I do have 15 primary.
Yes.
Ooh, taking a big primary lead here.
Big
But
primary lead.
primary is capped at 45, so you can't do this forever.
I can't take too much of a lead, yeah.
That's my plan.
So I think I will take the weapon skill bonus this turn. I have a couple units I could charge you, so I'll consider that. Weapon skill bonus, yeah. And then what I will also do for my canticle is I don't really need the strength in any of the places I will be fighting you. I'm fairly sure. Yeah. So I don't know for my canticle just yet.
Sure, sure.
Maybe -1 to hit me back. Sounds good. Yeah.
Sounds good. So -1 to be hit in melee for all of his Deuterinos.
Yeah.
There you go.
Cool.
Well, while you guys more.
I'm putting all my buffs onto this one big unit.
Okay.
So I'm going to have them ignore the effects of ballistics or weapon skill, and then they're going to have +1 to their ballistic skill, and they're going to have the extra AP and range, and the ignore minuses to hit, and then they're going to have counting as in cover.
Okay.
Sounds great.
That's a lot of buffs.
It's 1 or 2.
It's a couple.
I've seen more.
Excellent.
Okay. Well, you do that.
Thanks.
Thanks, Brian. I pledged all in, and I'm excited for the terrain.
Woo! Thank
you so much.
We really appreciate the support, and we're excited. The Kickstarter has been awesome. So great to have all you guys be excited about it and hear all your support. So thank you very much, and hopefully, looking forward to much more to come.
Yeah, this terrain project has been really a labor of love. It's been such a long project because we did it kind of as, we're really busy with shows every week and things like that. So we did it as kind of this side project thing forever, and just kind of, it's almost like a hobby project unto itself. Like think of it more like an art project. Like we just kind of came up with different ideas and explored over time, and we were so excited about this possibility of making these games more accessible for people. And really, I think it's, I'm very happy with how it's turned out, and I'm so excited that other people are, agreeing and recognizing that it's a, cool change for wargaming.
Yeah, it's really gonna change everything. Oh boy, Rust Stalkers.
Ooh.
Oops, all Rust Stalkers.
So we're gonna try to pick up a few points over here. He does have a while we stand in this tank here, so to keep him busy, and keeping him busy in his backfield is always a way to go.
That's right.
So.
Thank you, Werewolf. Thanks for getting me back into the hobby after 10 years. Starting orcs with Beastnagabox from IG. Need help with fast boys list. What culture and which units to pick up next to eventually get to 2,000 points?
That's awesome. Fast boys, huh? Well, for fast boys, I still really like truck boys, which is, this will be an addition to your culture, right? You'll have a couple guys in these trucks. They could be meganobs, they could be regular boys. And so there's a lot in the Orc Codex that encourages you to have multiple detachments, both as far as unlocking one of those specialist mobs, and then as far as unlocking another war boss or beast boss or what have you. So, regardless of what clan you take, I definitely encourage you to do that if you want fast, aggressive units. And then, since you have the Beastnagabox, I think getting a kill rig is a ton of fun and really cool, and really synergizes with the stuff that you get in there. And there's a lot of good choices for the clan here. I'm always a fan of Death Skulls for getting things like Storm Boys and Commandos, but also, honestly, Blood Axes. Getting cover for your kill tank, your kill rig.
It's pretty big.
At long range is amazing, and then fall back and charge, really powerful with some of these units, like the Beastnaga Boys, like the Squigs, stuff like that. So, couple thoughts, but honestly, it's one of the reasons I love this book so much is there's lots of options, lots and lots of options.
There's a way to play everything.
Yeah, there really is, honestly. Look at these cowards. This tank now has 10 points of the last inside.
It does.
I love it. Look at this guy in the front. He's like, let's get out of here, boss.
Exactly.
Thank you, Lawrence. Thanks, Brian, for advice on what vehicles to include in my new Krieg army. I chose the Mars Alpha Pattern Land Raider Demolisher to be my first vehicle alongside.
Yeah.
1 Commissar set, 1 infantry squad advancing, 1 infantry squad at ease, 1 command squad, 5 engineers, 5 Death Riders, 1 Krieg mortar team. Artillery will be next.
Oh, yeah. Well, the Manticore is the clear artillery winner, but if you're making it more Krieg-y, then you're going to want the ones that are like the freestanding, not the vehicles.
The carriages.
The carriages, yeah. The carriages are so cool. I'm just going to do an advance with this little squad. Oh, that's a big 12.
Are these big? Is this big blob moving somewhere?
Oh, for sure.
Nice.
Very cool. Our friend Bryce is in the chat. He wants to see us play Kill Team on the new terrain.
Yeah, we were going to do that. Actually, we were just cooking up like a new Kill Team idea the other day, right?
We were, yeah.
So there'll probably be a future for that.
Yeah, and we debated it for that 1K game, but we're like, we have a lot. We need to We can't learn another game at this.
Yeah, you guys have
second.
never played the new Kill Team.
Never have. Yeah,
Correct.
you're kind of.
I also haven't played the new Kill Team.
I wasn't gonna call you out, but I know that you know. You've done all the research basically, so.
I read the books. I was on like turned out to be like a 16-hour drive from here to Seattle.
Oh right.
So I read all
Wait,
the
you
books.
read while driving?
No, I was in the car. Like, I was one of 2 drivers,
Oh, I see.
and I thought I was one of 3 drivers, and I wasn't. Funny story about that drive. But
Okay. I'm actually, I don't really, that sounds dark. Like, like that driver has never been heard of again.
they lost our game of Kill Team. No, so yeah, I had read, I like kind of studied the books, and I was trying to figure out what was broken and what wasn't.
Yeah.
And then they rebalanced the whole game since then. But I'll tell you what, I was right about the things I thought were broken.
Like Custodians.
Turns out,
Yeah.
Custodies and
Yeah.
all these weapons that ignore everything and just instant kill models.
They did eventually
Also
fix
pretty
it,
good.
right?
Too much. Yeah.
They had a balance update.
Like a month ago, which is good.
Okay, I'm done.
You did it. Awesome. So, yeah, looks great. Peeking
Basically,
out,
what I've done
hiding
is
here.
I've screened so we can't drop within 6 of either of these quarters.
Yeah.
And this is a less known tactic that these Qatari marshals, they this guy's gonna move. These Qatari marshals have a 12-inch no deep strike zone.
That's right.
Whoa,
Yeah,
And
really?
so
Yeah.
so
Why
you can
not?
you can really like space them out and do some cool
For no
stuff.
reason.
Yeah, because more rules.
Brian's like, that's not a reason there. It's quite useful, actually.
Yeah, I've used it in at least a third of my games in very
Yeah.
powerful ways. So,
Yeah.
okay, so great, we've got that.
Cool.
Now that side is kind of crumpled a little bit,
Yeah.
but you don't have enough assets to like hold it and strike at me. So that's kind of the only
That's very
consolation
true.
prize. You know what I
Very
mean?
true.
Like you can either take the point or you could come and start striking.
Yeah.
Now striking's probably more interesting.
But I can't strike within 1 turn is the problem.
You can strike in some places.
You're going to strat here.
Right. Sorry.
Where
yeah,
can I
because
strike?
of the strat. Because of the
Did you
strat.
forget your strat?
I didn't remember what was over there. Yeah. Okay. Let's get to shooting.
Yeah, let's.
So we kind of want to crumple his side here,
Yeah.
keep him busy.
Totally.
So I'm going to go first with my unit of ponies over there,
Cool.
and they're just going to pop some shots. The question is, if I drop this squad, then you're going to be in a bit of trouble.
Sure, yeah.
For holding. So maybe we'll just go with them with
can
everything.
try.
2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So here we go. Their base ballistic skill is
3.
So now I'm up to 4s.
Yeah.
And I'll Mars it.
Mars it. That was great.
Okay.
Wow.
And then this is 5s to wound.
Yep.
But 6s are the real money.
Right now, right?
Okay, just 2.
Just 2. AP
Random
1,
one.
so 4s.
Okay. So taking a wound.
1 wounderino.
Right. So now what we're going to do is take my Rangers, and my Rangers are going to put half their shots into the Plague Marines and half their shots into the tank.
Can you see the Plague Marines?
You can tell me.
No, you tell me.
Okay, let's see.
You tell me, and by you I mean both of you.
So that's the edge of a Plague Marine right there, and that's the edge of the point.
Right.
So it looks like about 3/4 of my squad.
Cool. Sounds fair.
But I'll just put half. So 2,
Wow.
4, 6,
Hurtful.
8.
The
12.
12-inch deny is the techno-archaeologist.
Oh, then I've got it wrong.
Oh, awkward. Oh, yeah. Gonna Rodrigo.
4, 6, 8, 10, 12.
Another half are going where? My big boy?
In your face.
Into the tank. And well, 1 CP for Rathmars.
Wrath of Mars.
And you're going to wrath on which side?
You don't have to declare that.
Well, but it's whichever one you roll first. is
Oh,
the
that's
wrath
true.
Yes, you have to count every 6 towards it, right?
have to.
Yeah. So
Whichever one you do first.
I don't know. Do you know? I don't
Yeah,
know.
of course I know. It's so obvious.
Into the Plague Marines.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. So here's the Plague Marines on 2s.
Up, hey, up.
Rerolling
Reroll
1s.
Why is Wrath of Mars 1 CP?
It's funny because it is 2 CP if you go over a certain power level, and there's virtually nothing in the entire book. 20 Rangers is not.
Maybe it is now. Oh, the power level didn't go up.
Power level doesn't go up.
Change.
There's like nothing in the book that can make it cost 2, basically. Castellan robots, that's it.
On 5s, reroll the 1s.
Oh, it's just a holdover from 8th. They just don't want you to do the things you did in 8th.
And it
So I
wouldn't even
got
be that
only 2
great.
mortal wounds so far.
Okay. What do you mean so far?
Well, because I have the other shooting at the other squad.
I know, yeah.
So there's your saves.
Okay, AP2. And ignore cover.
Yeah.
So 5 ups.
5. And 2 mortal wounds.
2 mortal wounds.
So take 3. So it's going to be 3 dead. Because
not the worst.
1 injured. Yeah, no, it could be worse for sure. Cool. No wounds. Yeah, cool.
Great.
I got off light there.
Okay, now into the tank.
Yep. Into this
On
Plague
twos.
Crawler over yonder.
Reroll the 1s.
You got it.
And then on 6s,
Yes.
7.
Yes.
reroll the 1s.
There's the other half.
So good.
That's 4 mortals.
So 1, 2, 3,
Uh-huh.
4, 5, 6, 7.
Uh-huh.
7 wounds. 7.
7.
7 wounds, and what is that?
So
6
good.
or 3 mortals?
So good. I think it's 4, yeah.
4 mortals. Okay.
It's good saving. AP2, so shoot. Okay, so 7. Oof, down to 5.
8.
8. Yeah.
Down to
8.
4.
Oh my god. Yeah. Rangers.
But it's a lot.
Yeah.
For now.
Rangers are okay.
Don't they have 13 wounds? They have
Oh,
a
we
weird
were
number
just
of wounds.
discussing this beforehand.
They have a weird number of wounds.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
thought it was 13, but
So you
not
have
sure.
5.
Cool.
Okie doke. I'm pretty sure that's all my guns that can see things that I can legally shoot.
Cool.
So it's charges.
Charges.
So we're going to charge with the Ruststalkers.
I will see. I will Overwatch because I got a bunch of CP.
Yeah.
So here we go. So we're going to be min 3 with the blast. And it's 3 it is.
Remember when this had a 12-inch minimum range?
Yeah.
So stupid.
That was weird.
I think yeah.
I think it's actually a cute idea.
I like it actually. 6 is rerolling once. Nah. Okay. Well, that was my shot. Entropy. Oh shoot. Okay.
Slugger
Like a
could do it.
slugger.
Slugger. Watch this. Watch this.
Ah.
Hi up.
Okay, okay.
Wow, that was
Best
embarrassing.
CP you've ever spent.
I had so much CP.
Yeah, yeah. You don't want to hoard
Hey,
them.
look, another 7.
Don't want to be a CP dragon.
7.
Oh, I do. I want to be a CP dragon.
Yeah. Exactly. CP dragon.
Thanks, Baron.
Oh yeah.
And
this
then
is a
he retracted this message because it wasn't correct. But people were discussing there's no limitation on Thousand Suns rituals being on just Thousand Suns units, except you need a keyword to do it.
Oh.
So they were saying like you could summon in a changeling
Yeah.
and then give him +2 to cast like Treason and Siege or something.
Wow, crazy.
But it doesn't.
It doesn't work.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say.
But thanks, Baron.
Ponies.
Yeah. I
What did I roll with the ponies?
an 8. I miss a lot of that chaos synergy.
Yeah.
You know, I think it's really cool and fun. Like this Epidemius thing, for example. Like
It's cute.
I think this is great.
the summoning in is kind of a 9th edition get around for it, but I really like
Right.
the days where you could legitimately have some demons to come with your dudes. It's cool. That used to be one of the cool things about chaos. Okay.
Okay, it's time to crown.
Time to
So
crown.
you have 5 wounds left.
Yeah.
So what I'm going to do is
do.
I will spend 1 for just 1 attack instead of +2 attacks.
Yeah.
Um,
Naturally.
And then we will have 41 attacks.
You don't even know. You're gonna get it.
So I'll count some dice. We could take a question.
That's it. We gotta.
Oh, caught up?
I'll ask you questions.
Nice.
Okay, ask me a
We have
question.
too many shows this week.
Yeah.
How's it going, Brian?
I'm counting dice. It's good. Honestly, I'm
Hurtful.
having an amazing week. So excited to be here. This is my last game here, though, before I fly back. I fly back
know.
tomorrow.
So sad.
You fly back tomorrow.
Don't do that.
I fly back tomorrow, back to the Bahamas.
Like early or late? When tomorrow?
Early-ish. It's a long flight.
Yeah.
So it's-
That's so sad. Don't go.
Yeah, I have to go back on pager duty tomorrow.
No, guys.
Yeah.
We're
Let's
all-
be friends.
No, it's
Let's be friends.
it's gonna be terrible again.
Ugh. But that's your last day, yeah? Oh, I
Yep.
got 2 more.
Yep. Monday I'm free,
Monday you're free.
and then I'll just try to catch up on work.
We'll be back at it. Here's a question. Tuesday, we're gonna have a members vote. So chat, what should we make it? I don't have any like
We don't have a plan.
predisposition.
Yeah.
So let us know in chat what we should vote for on members game Tuesday.
Yeah, so chat, tell us what we vote for.
Yeah, exactly.
it's good.
Precisely.
Let's have a vote.
I was gonna say we vote, but that's maybe too far.
Oh, Brian's losing dice.
No. If
right.
you can't hold them, you can't roll them. That's the rule.
That's the rule. On 2s
Oh.
and Mars.
Why? No.
Just take the 1s.
Just a single reroll.
Yeah.
Mars.
All right.
Are you Marsing?
I already did.
Oh, you did. Why are you
Yeah.
so fast?
That's too many dice, Brian.
It's literally too many. You can't even hold them.
All right. 5 still.
Sixes are money.
I could fail.
I
didn't
mean,
fail.
you didn't.
But it wasn't great.
It's not instant dead, but it's like dead in a second.
Yeah. So it's 3 mortals.
Yep.
So you have 2 saves to make.
Ooh, people want some AOS.
Oh, fascinating.
Okay. Actually, it wasn't great.
Yeah, it wasn't. But I have to make a lot of 5-ups.
You have to make a lot of 5-ups. It's enough that it's possible.
For
It's
the
not
cat.
out of the, like, it's not insane.
Yeah.
But it would be amazing.
For Papa Nurgle!
It was a fine roll, but not like, you know.
Not in any measurable
Did
way.
you explode on me? And I'll do my pilot and consolidate.
What's the explosion radius on these guys?
3 or 6?
Well, it matters.
But you don't hurt your own units, do you? Or maybe you do with this guy, I don't remember.
This guy probably does. Yeah, it's on a 6, it's D3 within 6. So I can't do it because it would also hurt my Plague Marines that I need them to tank it. So I was gonna roll all of those. All right, no explosion.
All right.
No! All right, that's
While
up
we
to the
stand,
last.
to the last,
To the last.
was not lasting.
Oh, you lost a last.
Yeah,
you
for
lost a
real.
last. I'm gonna sneeze.
Fiddlesticks. Tiddlywinks.
Yeah.
All right, it was only one sneeze.
Good
You know
job.
when you feel like you're gonna sneeze the second time and then you don't?
Yeah, you like feel it coming?
Yeah.
I do this thing that Mel hates where she's about to sneeze and I'll say, bless you. And then,
No, don't do
and
that.
then you just can't sneeze.
That makes it. That's really uncomfortable.
It's pretty great.
You're like you're like
I denied.
jinxing her?
Yeah. Exactly. I'll spend 2 CP and interrupt with my Plague Marines.
It's a fine idea.
Yes. I also totally forgot there's a Plague Flail there.
No way.
Are you okay charging still?
Yeah.
I didn't mention it.
That's fine.
All right, so.
I didn't. I mean, I thought I was safe, but I'll happily get hit.
I think it's still the right call. So here's the regular guy. Yes, 3 hits. Strength 4, you're down to toughness 3, so 3s. Reeling 1s with the Plague Knife. Okay, 3 at -1.
Okay. So 1 guy dies.
Yay! And then we've got the Plague Flail, which is 6 attacks.
7.
It's 6 of you use the strat, right?
1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 2 base,
Doubles to 4.
and then the Plague Knife
Doubles to 6.
goes 6.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's what it is. So here we go. On 3s, reeling 1s. Actually, not reeling because we're not demons. That's fine. And then on 2s. Plague Weapon. Plague Weapon! Oh, come on. There we go. So on your invulnerable saves.
Okay. And is that the whole squad?
Squad.
Wow.
That's pretty big.
Still playing the game.
Absolutely.
I need that.
Yeah, man, Plague Flail, strength 8. They're just so deadly.
Yeah, we also -1 toughness.
I know, it's like, I love them. Every time we play with them, we see that they are the like shining beacon of hope in this army.
I know.
They've like almost never failed to go to Candyland.
100%. Every single time.
Okay, that's it.
Okay, I do have to decide. I don't think I'm going to spend another 2 CP to have them stay alive.
Oh, for morale? I don't think they're going to fail.
I don't think so either.
They're fine.
And
Okay.
that's it? Yeah,
So,
that's it.
so I stranglehold, and then that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then we're gonna go Death Guard.
Death God!
Turn 3. You're gonna
Oh.
get 10 primary.
Should have told you I was -1 to hit in combat.
Oh, shoot.
I'll get you next time.
You give me next time. I get 10 points on primary.
And you get a command point.
And I get a command point. Let's do this thing. Oh, yeah.
I almost took your primary away.
Ooh, ooh, ooh. How many? Oh, they're not demons. Gosh.
Yeah. No,
Why
your
would
tally's
it
still a 2.
It's still at 2.
Still a 2 tally.
It's a mighty tally.
Well, while you're standing right there, Adrian,
Uh-huh.
it's Meme of the Week time.
Maybe the week.
Oh,
yeah.
The framing of that shot was really
That's
good.
good.
Big face, Adrian.
Yeah. Thank you guys for all the amazing memes, of course. This is the highlight
yeah.
of every day. Oh my
Like,
god.
poor Hunter meta.
Rip the hunter
The
meta.
hunter.
There were some great
Oh, so
memes
good.
of a hunter hidden in a picture of somebody hunting deer. But
What?
there were a lot of them, but
missed
like
that one.
they wouldn't have made any sense.
Yeah,
If I
sure.
just like you wouldn't see the hunter, you'd just be like, why is there a picture of a deer?
Yeah.
What is this?
This is a great one, too.
Oh, John.
The John writing list.
Oh yeah, then the Minesweeper Bridger for all of our guest producers. Actually, just Mel. Never mind.
Don't be pressing those buttons. Those are all bombs.
Yeah.
That's amazing. I love
Fantastic.
it. It's so good.
And if you don't know, of course, Meme of the Week is powered by our amazing community in Discord. So join our Discord and you'll see the dedicated meme channels, which are just pure joy. Some of the best parts of our entire community are those meme channels. So links in the description to go join our Discord, and you really should do it. It's one of the bright spots on the internet and one of the best 40k communities anywhere you'll find. So go do it now.
Truly.
And also make some memes.
Truly.
This was kind of fun for me because I've been out of the loop. I was on pager duty for 80 hours.
So the memes were fresh for you.
So like, there's memes where I don't know what they're from, and I'm just like, this is still really funny.
Yeah.
But now I'm just curious. Like, why are we all doing puns now?
Right.
What's with the
This
puns?
is what we do.
The puns really took over, I feel, this week. There was a resurgence of puns.
Particularly with you and the terrain.
Yeah.
A lot of puns.
That when the terrain was announced, people were like, for 1 second, excited about the terrain. And then for like a week, they were excited about puns about the terrain.
Yeah.
So
exactly.
The real joy that the terrain brought into the world was the pun potential. Really.
It's all about the memes. The whole channel was really just for memes.
Everything is done for the memes.
100%.
Trying to bring positivity and joy into the world.
That's right.
Through memes.
So true. Oh boy.
That's the thing. So Adrian's got plenty of things he can do, and they're good and fine. The problem is that not a lot of them get him closer. They get him closer to killing my models, but not to clawing points, right?
Yeah.
And so that's a tricky thing. Like this big unit in his backfield, it's going to take a lot of punch to make it not a threat at all.
Yeah.
And because I've got my fight last guy right in the middle of the squad there, it means that he really needs to soften it up in shooting as well. So that reduces shooting downfield.
Yeah.
But you have Psychic as well, which is good.
I have Psychic.
But if your Psychic goes too hot, then you won't have much shooting.
Exactly.
So it's a weird. It's a little puzzle. This one little unit.
It is a little puzzle.
It's a little puzzle.
Like it.
It's a little 40k puzzle right here.
I don't like it at all. I don't like it, Sam. I am. Yeah. So I'm assuming there's nowhere I can charge, really. I guess technically if I get to the other side? Or is that intended to be no?
Well, if you could complete the charge if you're within an inch, right?
Sure.
So if you're on the other side almost a full inch away,
yeah,
it's probably the case, right?
Okay. Well, I just wanted to make sure, like if you're...
How do you get there, though?
I fly.
He flies.
And then I just didn't make it to here.
Because you ignore models in the charge.
Yeah, exactly. Does that work for you?
It's fine.
But now if you
of
kill
course, I
any
can pull
models...
that guy in the shooting phase.
Right.
Naturally.
Yeah.
Yeah, but this gives me the most options. Oops, sorry. Yeah, let's see. The Plague Skull, is that any phase?
Move phase.
Move phase.
Move phase. So I'd have to do that now, which means I'm also not getting Psychic.
There was a time where I thought it was any phase, and I was very wrong.
Yeah.
That would be good. It's
that's
already
what I'm
one of the
thinking
better relics, so giving it any phase is
Could be good.
quite an upgrade.
Yeah, for sure.
Thank you, Paul. Been playing both 4th and 9th with different friends lately.
Wow. Oh, nice.
What?
4th.
I don't know 4th very well. I know more about 5th than
That's when I started
7th,
playing.
but I don't know almost anything about 4th.
The editions are so distinct that they feel like different games,
Yeah.
but
They are,
having a blast in both.
Definitely.
I can definitely see that. Especially I could only think about 5th, but 5th is such a different game, and the models do different things, and they feel very different. And even like a little thing like vehicle facing and the way that the vehicle damage table works.
Templates, yeah.
Yeah, and templates, it changes a lot about the feel of the game in a way that I think is great. And I think you could always picture in your head that every edition somehow gets better and invalidates the previous edition. And that's true when some of the editions are close to one another, almost like 8th and 9th, right? Where 9th is just a refinement of 8th in many ways. But looking at, 5th or something to 9th, they're totally different games. And I think that it's totally rad to be able to go back and play them. I think one time we should see how people feel. If maybe we'll, on a members night or something, we could break out an old book and play an old edition or something.
That'd be so fun.
We'll get everything wrong.
We'll get everything wrong. And then we'll get everything wrong in our next game, playing 9th edition.
No, but it could be cool.
Oh, my knight has facing.
If it's something that anybody, I know people aren't always too excited about doing that, But if it's something anyone would be interested in, we'd be happy to give it a go, right? They're all fun tabletop games.
Totally.
And we have all the old codexes and things like that lying around. So
You know what I was saying in Gibraltar, Brian?
tell me what.
We should play some historicals.
Oh yeah,
Really? You were saying that?
He was saying
'Cause
that.
Europeans probably were so excited.
We were like on the battlements in Gibraltar.
Yeah,
we were
right,
like
right.
touring all these different defensive structures. It was
Right.
very cool. And I thought, man,
No,
would be
historicals. Historical games are amazing, and for the same reason. Listen, we love tabletop miniatures games because they all have something in common. They all have this hanging out with your friends, epic kind of diorama piece, the strategy of moving your models, the randomness and excitement of big dice rolls and big swings and big plays, and those games add in a different flavor, which is like this, reenactment simulation kind of,
Right,
thing. Which is super cool, and so I think that that's the that's what really can make it work. It's great.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi. So I will take my
you
cape.
can get culted.
Cultist. Did.
Now the real question, do you rod or do you charge on the objective?
Oh, that's true. Don't say
Rod or
that.
charge? Yeah, that's great.
You could actually try for both, because if you fail the charge, you're still rodding.
No, if you attempt to charge, you fail the action.
Is that true?
Yeah, because I wondered at that one point. Because a lot of people don't know that once you start the action, you can actually cancel it out.
You can do other stuff. Yeah.
It just stops it, but attempting the charge does
Oh,
cancel
attempting is the thing that cancels it.
Yeah. Sadly. All right, cool. I think we did as much as we can do. So what I've done here is I've moved these boys up so that I actually can't see these boys. Sorry, let me specify all these boys here.
There's a lot of boys on
These
this one.
two malignant plague casters moved up so they are obscured from the rust stalkers, so that I can put all my spells into here. And one slight thing, I wanted to tuck in these guys so that largely speaking they're closer. Obviously you can get close enough to shoot these guys, but the default position is that these vehicles will be closer to your shooting, at least from this
You're
side.
screening your characters with your vehicles.
Yeah,
Is that what you're saying?
exactly. We're
Understood.
screening, shooting into here, charging into here. We're sitting here, rotting in the back. I've got one tank that can see into your vehicle there. That's it.
Nice.
These guys are just they're just hugging this. I rolled an advantage, which was a 7, which goes here, which means they just die to the rangers that step out this way and shoot here next turn.
7.
Just gonna hold this point here. And this boy can't do much. We'll shoot into these doggos. And that's it.
Great.
Or ponies. Let's do it. So, psychic phase, speaking of, let's get it on. We're going to start off with Curse of Leper. As you do, this should always be your first one going into the big squad.
Okay.
Looking for a 6. Hi-yo.
That's a Darth Barrels.
CP!
in that one. Okay.
Darth Barrels? Oh, no, you made it.
7. There
you
we
did
go.
it. 7.
7, 2, 4, 6, 7.
And,
this is on 4-ups.
There's nothing visible within 12 for the extra.
What? Oh, for the extra?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because that's what you were thinking.
I assume that's what I don't know. You can just roll it. You're good.
1, 2 mortal wounds. No.
Bleep.
It's
Bloop.
curses.
Goodbye, robot. Bodies. 1, 2. All right.
All right, cool. And then a smite. It's a 10 again. What a tease.
It's close.
3 mortals
No,
that time.
listen, that's
That's nice.
It was better than the last one.
Yeah, second boy, this is going to be the minuses to hit, which doesn't really matter against your army. So do I
Doesn't
care?
combat.
It does in combat, but So I guess I'll put it onto the drone. The bloat drone.
Yep.
Goes off, and then his second cast will now be a smite as well.
Ooh,
Ooh,
this is where you roll the 1. Yeah.
Hi-yo! 3.
Okay, it's 3.
I
Listen.
am so happy with that. That's the highest super smite I've rolled in a long time.
Listen, you still killed like a ton of the squad.
It's the best
3,
way, it's the
4,
only
5,
way to
6,
kill this
7,
squad,
8. You
really.
killed 8, almost half.
That's amazing.
That's fantastic.
Man, fantastic.
All right.
All right, let's get shooting. So we've got easy stuff first.
You didn't want to use your plague skull, by the way.
It's not in range and I can't see anyone.
I see.
Yeah.
Okay.
I intentionally couldn't see anyone. For better or for worse.
Okay.
Okay, so we will put the Mephidic Blight Haulers
Yep.
into your Rust Stalkers.
That's it.
Let's do it. Solid shots on the missiles. You're gonna have, because you have 2-ups, but it's AP2 then. So
Yeah.
here we go. Here's the multi-meltas. Anyone injured? No?
No one injured.
So on 3s, reeling 1s.
It's a fully tight squad.
Oh, shucks. Winning on 2s. Cool.
All right.
You get your
5
5-ups.
ups.
Ooh, very
Okay,
good.
and-
This is New Melta. Yeah.
New Melta, in which case it was 3 damage.
Sorry, I rolled.
Yeah,
old
you
Melta.
rolled old Melta.
Oh, I missed. Winning on a 2? Okay. This is a 4-up, because Rust Talkers get +2 to their cover saves. Yes.
What weapon is this? Oh, this missile
Yeah.
launcher. Okay, got it.
So I'll kill another one. And then,
Got
did
it,
they
got it,
lose
got it.
their little their little spurt gauntlet?
I don't believe they did lose it. I think they still have it, don't they?
But it's not a flamer.
Not a flame.
That's what it is.
Not a flamer.
This is the bile spurt.
And it's one of the only blast weapons that you can shoot in combat, right?
It is, yeah, that's exactly what it says here. So it's going to be min 3. So we're just going to shoot that. Because it's D3 shots. Mm-hmm. And it's not a flamer. So here we go, 3s. Oh, if only it was a flamer. Strength 6 on 2s.
Ooh, strength 6. That's cute.
Yeah.
Any rend?
1. So 3s.
Okay, so 3 ups.
Like, it's good. Yeah.
Okay, one's got a wound.
Plink, plink. Little fella. All right, the Plague Marine's going into them as well from the other side. This is 3 hits, wounding on a 3s. Ooh, nice.
Does the flail have a bolter?
Oh, I'm so sorry. Hi-ya! 2 hits. You're gonna regret the day you ever asked me that question. 2 ups. You're good.
We're good.
Cool. Moving right along. This boy can only see the ponies, so we're gonna put all the line of sight guns into the ponies.
Okay.
And then the mortar is gonna go into. That is the question, isn't it?
It's a tough one.
Actually, let's do this. We'll take this.
That is the right order of
that
operations
is
there.
100% the correct option. So this Plague Burst Crawler, everything it can into here.
Yep.
Let's do it. So here's the entropies on 3s, rolling 1s. Oh, CP.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Ready
You gotta do it.
2. Here we go. Yeah, straight on 3 till morning.
Nothing I can do.
So
I have 10 wounds left.
A little.
That's 11.
Yeah. Yeah.
Kablamo, does it explode? No, I have 3 models inside.
Oh,
I can
Brian,
afford
you gotta
to
place
lose.
them. Brian, you gotta place them. No, place your
No,
models
there's
first.
3 models. It's fine.
it's fine here. I'll allow
I can
it.
afford to lose 1. Okay, which I did. lose.
Ah!
But now he's got his last mortar, you know?
Yeah, exactly. Precisely.
Okay.
I'm into it. Do they get cover here?
Yep.
Cool. Let's see. So, other Plague Burst Crawler, mortar into the Taraxi.
Yep.
Because he won't have a 2+
He's a little
save.
softer.
Yeah. And then all the line of sight guns into here. So here's the mortar into your
Into
boy.
the lone Taraxi. This guy's worth 5 points.
I know. 4 shots on 3s. Nice.
That's so far so
On
good.
2s. Nice.
Okay.
So this is 5 ups.
5 ups, 4 5 ups. No, he goes down.
Yes.
0 5 ups.
Oh,
that would have been a whole, like half a squad.
I know, right?
So-
Don't say that. And then right here, we've got the entropies on 3s. There's that 2 of death.
The 2 of death.
2s.
You did earlier in the game request 2s. You said I like
did.
2s.
What I meant to say was.
And one's
Alright,
dead there.
Splat 1.
And
And then heavy slugger, little slugger.
Oh, that little slugger.
Little slugger. 3s. Oh, no.
Okay,
That's it.
so one's dead.
I appreciate you not moving, thinking I could maybe force you to move another model, but apparently
Yeah.
not.
Okay.
Right. Look, I think that's it for shooting. That was good. Things are happening. Cool. Charges. We've got Mr. Bloat Drone into your boys.
Yeah.
He did, of course, remove the model.
Yeah.
So we're just going in, and we're going to take a punch in. Looks good, looks good. Where do we care about? It's nothing super interesting. I will attempt to kind of hide my line of sight from these rangers, though.
Sounds good.
Alrighty. Cool, cool, cool. That's it. So you get to...
I will use my Temper Copia, which
Temper
makes
Copia.
you fight last.
Yes.
And then we'll pile in and we'll get to crumping.
Sounds great.
Leap, loop.
Time to crump.
Okay.
Cool, cool, cool. So he's
And
minus 1 to
I
hit.
have 2, 4, 6, 8 models. And I will spend 1 of my CP for +1 attack.
Sounds great, sounds great.
So,
And
4 attacks each. 1,
I've now killed
2.
4 units.
3.
Oh, you have, yeah.
I haven't killed 5, right?
That's correct.
These 2. Yeah. So I'm +1 strength. I needed 1 more to get +1 toughness, which would actually... No,
Make
it
you
doesn't
feel
matter because
free.
he has strength 5. So it doesn't matter here, but...
Okay, so I normally hit on 2s up to 3s.
Cool.
And then we've got a Mars, which failed.
It's pretty good, though.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then now we're winning on 5s.
You got it.
And 6s are the money.
Oh, boy. I just needed to live. Oh no.
That's a lot of 6s.
Oh,
Okay, we'll
no.
get rid of everything failed. We got one weird cock dice here.
Gosh.
Okay,
Alright,
so 1, 2, 3, 4,
Cool.
5,
mortals. 5 mortals.
5
Okay.
mortals.
And here's the saves on 5s. 5 mortals. These are 5 ups.
Ooh.
That'll get him.
Yeah, that sucks. All right, does he blow up? He does not. That's really bad.
Yeah.
The biggest thing to happen.
That's,
in this game.
That's the thing about these guys. You got to, you really got to try to drop them in shooting or psychic or something.
Yeah, it's rough. Okay.
It's a tough spot.
Yeah. That's gonna be it for me. I engaged.
So I lost half this unit.
Oh, yeah,
I'm
sorry,
going to
sorry.
spend 1 CP to pass because I'm on an objective.
per game. Yep, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's it. Yeah, that's it. So end of my turn, I did engage on 3 fronts for 2 points, and I did my 3rd rod for a total of 8 points.
Yes, you did.
There you go. All right, we're taking it to round 4 for the AdMech.
Bring it on, son.
So I only get my 10 primary if I can even get that
Haha.
anymore.
You can.
And I still have 3 banners left.
Cool.
Very cool.
All right,
Sounds good.
let's get to rocking.
And rolling.
Let's do it. Thank you.
Oh, I do need to pick thing.
Oh, that was turn 4. I had to bring in both of my cultists.
That was turn 3.
That was turn 3. I had to bring
So
both my cultists.
you want to put them somewhere else? You go for it.
Yeah.
I'm going to put all my buffs on this squad still. And then as far as my canticle this turn, I already used ballistic skill. I already used weapon skill. I do not want armor save, or do I? Yeah, I'm mostly just going to hunker down. So I'll take the armor save, which is at the expense of my movement. And then other than that, I will, for my Doctrina, or my Canticle, sorry, I will take the +1 strength, okay? All right.
Very cool.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you, Jaeger Bomber.
What's up?
Hey guys, longtime lurker. I discovered you during the Canadian COVID lockdown.
Oh.
And while laid off, you got me hook, line, and sinker. 3K and Necrons, just became a member and got the core plus X pack.
Very
Giant
nice.
Pledge, keep up the great content. Hey, thanks, man.
Wow, thanks. Glad you
That's awesome.
glad you like it, and I'm sure you'll be really happy with that expansion pack, especially if we hit this stretch goal. Because as I said, we're going to give these tiles free in the expansion pack, and I think it's going to be really great.
Yeah, 100%. So that's great. Thank you, and thank you so much. Glad you could join us in this game that we love.
So I'm taking my mighty 3-inch movement, 3K of Necrons. That's what he's collecting, right?
Yeah,
I'm
great.
loving my Necrons.
Wow.
They're such an expensive army that, like, even 3K, that's still just like a beginner,
$1
like a
million.
starting collection. You know what I mean?
Interesting.
The collection
yeah.
I have seems like a lot, but it's already not enough to build all the different lists we can cook up.
Yeah,
you know
that's
what I mean?
true. That's becoming, well, increasingly so with the balance update.
Ooh,
I'm
yes.
like, oof, we gotta get 10 more score packs for each of our collections.
I'm going to put this guy into reserve.
Yep.
For 1
Main
CP.
point. Circuitous Assassin. And in this case, he's trying to not be assassinated.
Yeah.
Yes.
Very cool.
Okay.
He went,
You still have a chance to kill him because I can't bring him down into a transport.
Brian went
Correct.
first.
who?
Brian went first.
Okay, so I will have one
That's what I'm
chance.
saying. You'll still have one
I
chance
will
to
have
kill
one
him.
chance. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Thanks, Gormac. Hey, Titans. Congrats on the Kickstarter. Let's go, Orcs. Oh, wait. Never mind.
Yeah, let's go Orcs! Woo!
Challenge time. 500-point melee Orc Krumpen escalation list.
Okay,
Go.
go.
Gaz. The boys.
Gaz
Done.
and a cold one.
Gaz and the boys.
500 points. Truck boys and truck.
Okay.
War boss with,
The biggest boss.
well, that's not a thing anymore, unfortunately.
What?
Because they're all the biggest boss. They're all the biggest
I'm
boss.
so disappointed.
War boss, you could do a squig boss, but that might be a little bit mean. And how close are we? One buggy of your choice. There you go. That's what I would do. A little bit of everything. Not too obnoxious. You might need unit of Grots for some actions, but there you go. The crumpiest.
So here's this little squad here. They're going to advance. They were ignoring the -3 movement penalty, so that's not going to be a big enough advance, I think. So they're just getting 7 inches,
Ta-da.
which won't get them back on that point. So we're going to try to re-roll that advance, I think.
Sure.
Let's find out what we need.
Yeah.
So the objective is 10.5 away, which counts as basically 11, right? For my
you need
purposes.
A 2.
Uh-huh.
On your advance?
Oh boy. Yeah, he did it.
Okay.
Give me those French fries.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'm wishing, I can smell that there's 5 guys over there, and I wish I had it.
No, there's only 2 guys over here.
Oh, no.
Oh. And you can smell them. I'm glad Bridge is back.
That was pretty funny. I don't know why I found this so funny.
Oh, Bridget. Okay. No, I guess I don't need to do that. That's being dumb. I won't do dumb things for no reason.
Aw.
I mean, I should.
Follow my lead, Brian.
I think I've largely moved every model.
You're done?
That I need to move.
We just started hand camming.
I know we did. So what's the plan? Walk us through it.
Yeah, so over here, just going to kind of big tank and also these guys trying to stop you from running and taking my objective next turn.
Mm-hmm.
I've rushed these guys up into the center to kind of be another threat for you in a future turn.
Mm-hmm.
These guys have moved up to shoot at the guys at your tanks that touched into the building.
The tank should not be touched in.
Oh, okay. I thought you were specifically saying I'm putting them in.
No. But they can still screen when they're out of line of sight.
Yeah. Totally, they can. That's why I didn't understand at all what you were saying.
Yeah, so it's just that little L.
Okay.
At the time, I had they were just a little too far back, is all it was.
I see.
Yeah, so you might
Okay.
want to adjust that.
These guys advanced up to grab this point from you here. The ponies are coming up to maybe try and hold off these cultists.
Yeah.
And that's about it.
Well, you just need to, honestly, even just charging them, because they're right on the line for that rod next turn.
As long as they don't
Die.
As long as they don't die.
I believe in my cultists.
I know. They could do it.
Cool. Well, sounds like a plan.
Okay. So we're going to go into the shooting phase.
Bring it on.
And let's just pop some shots into these guys down here. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 16 shots.
Man, if I
Hitting
just
on
kill those
threes.
rust-suckers, I'd be feeling like I could do stuff. Guys.
1 Mars. Yeah, if
bunch
you
of
got
jerks.
them, then you're right. You'd be able to start just kind of breathing and spreading
Yeah.
out a little bit.
Yeah.
Here's your cultist saves.
Okay, 6 ups.
6 ups.
Up. Hi-yo. Okay, made 1.
5.
So 4 down.
Okay, and then now my flechette pistols. These are the kind of things they do specialize in killing.
Cultists. Hey, if you got any weak guys with just shirts on, these guns
These
will
guys are gonna
really
get
get
you.
them.
I'll get you. So 4 more saves, 6 ups.
Whoops.
There you go.
Look, can't even get through their shirts.
I'm like been hitting them in the boots. That's the problem.
Yeah.
I'm gonna stop hitting those
the
boots.
guns.
Okay, so the Rangers can't shoot anything. So then what we'll do is we've got my ponies over there. They'll put their shots into the
Cultists?
I guess, because no one else is that. Your
Just this
Blowtron's not wounded, right?
He's down to 8.
Oh, is he? But that's still not good
It's
enough for
not
me.
like, yeah.
Mars reroll. Great.
Okay.
And then 3s.
Got it. Oh, wow.
I mean, 2
Two
dead.
dead. Cool.
That's
yeah.
something.
It's a thing.
Okay, so that's all my shooting.
Cool. Sounds great.
Right, because I can't shoot anything else. So what we've got is charges. We're going to charge with my Ruststalkers into your
Yep.
your 2 little boys there. It's all boys.
The boys.
the 2 Plague
Guys
Marines.
and the boys.
Okay. So blink, and we're just going to
Ugh.
start getting on the terrain here. Okay.
Cool.
We're just going to make sure our sergeant is up front, such that
Fight me last.
nobody's making
Watch out.
me fight
I'm gonna
last.
shank you with my plague knives.
You very well might.
Like a rusty little blade. Gonna rust you.
Don't rust me, bro. Okay. So I don't think I need any pluses here.
Charge over here.
Oh yeah, let's do that.
That'll do it.
And a charge over here.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yep. Dang it.
You want to move that one for me?
Yeah, I would.
Thanks. Okay, so into the Plague Marines. So I still have 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and Sergeant. So I gave myself the +1 strength, so I am strength 6 today. So hitting on 3s with a Mars reroll.
Sounds good.
And wounding on 3s.
Yes. 6s to kill. Three 6s to kill.
Okay.
Okay.
0 6s.
Well,
but
and then I get 6 up saves.
You get 6 up saves. So
yeah.
6s to live. How about
Fell
that?
for my trap card.
Yeah.
6s for life. Ow, they're gone.
Alrighty. I'm largely where I want to be. I'll just pile in a tiny bit.
Sure.
I'll do that after. So next what we've got is my ponies, unless you're interrupting.
No.
Okay. I like, it could have been a thing you did.
Yeah.
So-
yeah, you're not.
Okay, so hitting here on 4s.
Oh, okay.
Mars reroll.
Hype train.
Okay.
Yeah.
3s to win.
Okay.
Okay, and then we've got the ponies themselves.
Watch out.
Okay, all hit.
Ah, the ponies. 3s. And no AP?
No AP.
So we just gotta get some 6s here. Look.
Okay,
Not bad.
it's something. So 2 more go down. And now I've got 2 attacks each with these guys. Mm-hmm. And 6s explode.
No.
Okay, we'll re-roll this into a 6. Okay. And then 2s to kill.
Yep.
And that's that squad.
Wow. Yup.
All right.
Cultists.
You can fight back with your cultists
Oh, you're gonna get it.
right over here.
You're gonna get 5
And
attacks.
I'll just pile in over here.
You only have. Why do I? Wait, no. Yeah, 5 attacks. Okay, cool. For a second, I thought I was giving them 2 attacks. Here we go on 5s. 1 save.
1
Buddy
save on the
boy.
ponies?
On the ponies.
All right, so 4 up.
That's all you get.
All right, 1 takes a win.
That'll learn ya.
And now we got somewhere else.
Yep. Cultist.
Okay. 3 left.
And cultists.
Okay.
Oh,
1
one
left.
left. The worst thing is I'm out of combat, but I'm just too far. I can't go in a straight line now.
Yeah, so that's the funny thing. You actually lost the precise number you needed to be
Yeah.
out of combat, but I don't think you can move fast enough.
You had screened me in such a way that I could only land exactly on the line,
Right.
which means what I need, guys, is to move exactly 6 inches forwards, and I
Right.
can't, unless I'm like a witch.
Yeah.
That would be nice. But that is the thing you can do, right? You can set yourself up so that if you lose morale, then you can pull out of combat and do stuff.
It was close.
It's
yeah.
not enough here, but it's worth a shot.
You're right.
Okay. Anyone else? No, I think you
That's
killed
the end of my
rest.
turn.
Yeah, cool.
So I did manage my stranglehold again, and that's it.
Did we do your banners this turn?
I should have started this turn with 3 banners. Because he took a banner down last turn.
Yeah, 3-4-3. That's where
Yeah.
we're good.
Cool, cool. Alrighty.
All right, Death Guard.
Let's do this thing. I'm
Turn
on 1
primary.
point for 5. And let's do this thing. All right, so bottom of 4. Yeah, we're in tough time town right now. That's okay. Let's start making some big plays. So we're gonna try for a Charger Reno here.
Yep.
Just get up the field.
Bring up all the assets, you know?
Yeah, bring up all the assets.
There's no point ending the game with a bunch of assets behind the wall.
Precisely.
Thank you, Paul. If you do play historicals, play Chain of Command, a very tactical game I'd like to see your game brains chew on.
Chain of Command.
Chain of Command. I don't know that one.
Me neither. We'll check it out.
I do.
My
Yeah.
favorite game that takes place a long time ago
In a galaxy far, far away.
is Star Wars.
Yeah. I knew where he was going
Does
with
that count as historical?
Yes, and
It
so does
does.
Horus Heresy.
Okay,
Canonically.
that
Horus
one's
Heresy?
definitely in the future, though. It's the future
but
past.
But it's the past of the future.
The funny thing is, like, Horus Heresy is legitimately in, like, you know, the circles where they play it seriously, is played as a historical game.
Yeah.
Like, honestly.
Well, it's
you
the
have
same
to follow,
attitude. You
That's what
follow
I'm
the
saying,
paint
yeah.
scheme perfectly. You structure your
You
armies the
recreate,
right way.
you do your research.
You recreate
man.
the battles.
And that's part
I'll
of the fun
tell
of
you
it.
what, if I do historicals, I
Yes.
will not be like that.
What?
I know, you'll be
What's the
power
point,
gaming.
then?
You'll be power gaming.
Yeah.
You'll be like combining these like armies that don't actually never fought together
I'll
once.
follow the rules.
With this one tank from like 5 years after this battle happened.
Yeah. He's like, yes, now I have the French cavalry and, like,
Yeah.
English longbowmen. And
Wouldn't it
they
be
work
cool, though,
together.
if you had that?
And we just make the ultimate fighting power.
Yeah.
That would be pretty cool.
So
like-
Bridger's over here power gaming his historicals.
Oh my god, this is the most ridiculous thing I've heard.
He's basically turning
In
it
a
into
long
like
time.
Command and Conquer.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, well now
Now we're kind of into
see, if
it.
you're intentionally doing alternate history
Yeah.
with like Tim Curry, then that's fine.
You're absolutely right.
Let's see.
Now it's all good.
What was that Rust game? There was an alternate retrofuturism game.
I don't know which
Cold
one.
War. Cold War with mechs.
Oh, yes. No, you mean the Diesel Punk game?
Yep.
That's So the game Scythe is a board game.
Okay.
That's based off of the same artwork. And now there's an RTS.
Yeah. I know what you're saying.
Beautiful artwork.
Is
it's
it?
like diesel punk.
I haven't seen it.
Turn of the century, like 1920.
I've seen the artwork,
There's a
yeah.
tabletop miniatures game.
Yeah.
I think it's got Rust in the name. Somebody in chat will
Take a
tell me.
look. It's that diesel punk is a really cool time period, or fictional
is?
time period.
Yeah. No, it's my favorite time.
Also
period.
historical, I guess. I don't know.
It's underexplored, which is weird
It is weird.
because it's like, how is there not more media
Yeah,
for
yeah.
this? It's such a simple concept.
Yeah, it's good.
You just take AT-ATs and you put them in the Cold War, and that's
Yeah.
it.
It's great.
Like you have.
I'm pretty sure the Cold War would be a lot better with
Bears.
AT-ATs.
Pretty sure it's not a Cold War at that point. It's a hot war. All right, we're gonna fix our mistakes. And at this point, oh wait, this is his wins.
Where's Epidemius? Why isn't he coming out to fight?
I feel like he's a chump, but now he's gonna come out and fight because
He should.
what else are we gonna do?
That's right. You gotta fight.
What else are we gonna do?
Is it Rust?
Shoot.
Still lots of choices to make.
I'm gonna CP this. I need a higher advance.
Okay.
That'll do it. Cool.
All right.
To be able to get around this corner. See. And yup.
Yeah, it is Rust.
Oh,
Nice.
No,
sorry.
it's not Rust.
Oh, what's it actually called?
No,
Rust,
I don't know.
like the survival game.
Yeah, that's every time he says Rust, I just think of the
It's
survival.
Dust. It's
Dust.
Oh,
D-U-S-T,
dust. Dust. Yes.
Okay.
I don't know.
I still don't know what you're talking
Didn't
about.
connect that.
Dust
before.
1947.
But, okay.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Is this? This
So-
website
Richard's
doesn't,
just like booting up video games now and
this
playing.
website doesn't look
He
like the
starts
thing
installing
I
it.
need.
Yeah. Yep. Not sure what to do here.
Yeah, it's Dust 1947. Although people in chat are naming a lot of games that are not tabletop board games, like Iron Harvest. Is Iron Harvest a tabletop?
Iron Harvest is the RTS one I was talking about.
That's the video game.
That's the
Yeah.
video game version.
That
which is
was
cool.
just Company of Heroes set in Dieselpunk.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a very Berger way of describing it. Yes.
I liked Company of Heroes.
I mean, it is a
That was
Company of
good game, too.
Heroes-esque game.
I like Company of Heroes when it wasn't called Dawn of War 3. 2.
Yeah.
Dawn of War 2.
What?
Gonna advance. Dawn of War 2 was just.
Oh, you
Company
just
of Heroes.
didn't like Dawn of War 2 is what you're saying?
Because it was a different game. It was just Company of Heroes, literally made by the same company.
yeah.
Well, I mean, there have been a lot
Sorry,
of
I'm
Company
like
of Heroes games.
doing things really quickly, and so he's gonna touch on the point, and this
Oh,
guy's
Conflict
gonna
47 is also what I was thinking of.
Okay. You were just inventing
But
it.
it's
right?
spelled with a K.
making things up. All right, cool. We did it, guys. You ready for this?
I'm ready.
I don't know, man. I'm sorry, guys.
You've got a plan?
I got a plan. We'll advance him. Oh! Whoops.
Okay.
Now he's just dead. All
What's
right.
going on?
We're done. We're done. We're done.
I have
We're
no
done.
idea what he's doing.
We're done.
I know.
Psychic phase. Ignore it. Ignore it. Psychic phase. Here we go.
You're not going to use your plague skull, or you're not in range again.
I'm not in range
Okay.
again. You're just not coming close to me, man.
Yeah.
I don't know what that's.
I'm coming pretty close.
You're
Medium close.
medium close.
Yeah.
Over here, this
got
is
some
going to be the Cursed Lepers.
Okay.
Oh no! I should have said smite.
Yeah.
So he
No.
takes takes one. All right, cool.
Okay. You're good.
Yeah, that's good because this was a summoning guy.
Oh, he could have. Oh, and he already took a wound, right?
Yeah, so he's down to 2.
He couldn't have died though. He has 5, or no, he has 4.
No, they have 4. The little baby characters.
Yeah. So you
But-
could have lost him right there.
Could
then
have
The whole thing could have
exploded.
exploded on you.
Just 2 mortal wounds to one guy.
Okay.
Yeah, and then a smite. Whoops. Wow, what's wrong with me today? 8 D3. 1 more
Are
mortal
you within
wound.
12 for your...
One more mortal.
Within 12? Yeah, I think so.
So that's 2 more mortals
Yeah, for sure.
2 more mortals. Okay.
Yeah.
off of casting with 7+.
Only got line of sight onto 1 more from this back shooty guy. No, it's still worth it. It's still worth it. So next caster, smite. Well, there you go.
Yeah.
Size it.
That answers that question.
Yeah, and then miasma onto the Mephidic Blight Haulers.
Okay.
6. We're good.
All right.
Cool. That's it. Shooting.
We got some shooting.
We got some shooting. It's on. Let's do it. Over here, we've got the 2 Mephidic Blight Haulers going on into the Ruststalkers.
Ruststalkers, yeah.
With everything they've got. And at this point, nobody's injured, correct?
Nobody's injured.
Cool. So Meltas, 3 on 1s.
All right.
Cool. And then on 2s.
Okay. 5 ups.
5 ups.
5
no!
ups.
That's going everywhere.
5
Oh,
ups.
no.
Oh, no. Missiles. 3s.
Okay.
Reroll the 1. Yeah.
Reroll the
genius.
ones is good.
It is good, right? Cool.
All right.
2. So 5s. Okay.
Very nice.
First guy. Hold on. I'm gonna roll you a 1 right here. No, we got him. Okay. Cool.
Okay.
And then the.
So how many did you kill there?
It's down to 1 guy.
Sorry, you killed 2 guys, or you just killed 3?
I killed 2 with that.
Okay, right. So I have 2 left.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sounds good. And then I just have 1
That was good.
bile spurt, D3 shots. Watch out, guys! I've had a heck of a week, and I'm ready for it. If you want.
All right.
5 up.
We're
Okay,
good.
Cool. You're good. Awesome. So you do have the princeps there, which is nice because I can still see you. I assume you just want to keep that Tempercopia alive.
Yeah. See me with who? I don't know what you're talking about.
The Plague Bridge Crawler.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yep. Basically, that row I thought you would pull sooner. Do you want to pull him?
That's fine.
Okay.
Do your thing.
Okay. You're just not worried at this point.
Yeah, I didn't. It's fine. It's not a big deal.
Okay, so we'll put all the line of sight guns, so the entropy cannon and the little slugger into those boys right there.
Okay.
And then we're going to take the mortar and we're going to go into these vanguard in the back here.
Sounds great.
Let's do this. So entropy into your boys, 3s,
Okay.
and then on 2s. Cool. 5 ups.
5 ups. Okay, 1's dead.
1's dead. And then the little slugger, reroll those 1s as you do. And then on 3s, 2 at my AP1, so 5 ups. Oh,
He's dead.
We got him. Cool. Excellent. Here's the D6 shots into the vanguard in the back. 3 on 3s. Reroll the 1. Yes.
Okay.
On 2s. Okay.
And
So you get
they're in cover here.
So 3s, 4,
So
5s.
5 ups, which would have been my involvement. Okay,
Oh,
1
shucks.
dice.
Shucks. All right, cool. Moving right along. Moving right. We've got this Plague Burst Crawler. We're going to put
Yep.
mortars into the back.
Okay.
Thing I have
And-
to decide is if I want this charge
Right.
or not. It's like if I
The
care
shot,
about
the
that.
charge will slingshot you, right?
Yeah, it's kind of important to be honest. So that's it, just the mortar.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Cool. So here we go. Mortar. 5 shots. Oh yes. On 3s. No.
It's the 2.
No.
Okay.
And then 2s. Yes.
All right, 5
ups.
ups. You could kill a squad.
There's 4 left.
That's the whole squad.
That's nice. Putting points on the board, you know. Cool.
Hey,
deal.
now-
that means you're up to 5 kills. You're T9.
T9 or T8 with my last remaining drone.
It's good.
Cool. I believe that is all of the shooting.
What do you get on the last tally? Like the last, do you
7.
get
I get to re-roll the 1s on my disgustingly resilient rolls,
what?
which the Chaos Demons still
Oh,
have.
Epidemius
Whoa.
himself has a 5-up fatal
Whoa,
pain, and he gets
okay.
rid of
Oh,
it.
whoa.
That's really bad.
That's janky.
Okay.
All right, cool. Let's do some charges, yeah?
Yeah.
So no runaways.
I have 1 CP and I get to discount it by 1, so yes, runaways.
Oh, so you do have runaways.
Yeah,
Oh.
because I have my 1 discount strategic ploy.
Okay, Brian. Well, there's nothing I can do. Do you want to do it?
You're gonna declare a charge?
Yeah.
Then I'll run away.
Yeah. Cool.
There's all my CP,
Sounds good.
and they'll move 12 inches.
Sounds good. Sounds good.
12 is far.
It's further than you might imagine,
Yeah.
certainly.
That's rough.
Horse
Alrighty.
people.
And then we've got a charge from Mr. Epidemius going into these boys here.
Oh, he's here to crump?
Heck yeah, he is. All right.
Can he actually fight?
I have no idea. Just below a 7, so looking for a 6. Hey-oh! We're going on in.
Yeah, Epidemius.
Epidemius. All right.
Let's fight with him.
I'll bet he has 3 attacks.
I'm gonna say he has
Let's find out.
4 attacks.
Yeah?
Ooh,
Yeah.
it's pretty high, Brian. He is just a scribe.
He has...
I'm sure he has some.
Well, you're both wrong. He has 4 attacks plus D6 from the Nurglings.
Yeah, the Nurglings. I knew
Oh, okay,
the
okay.
attendants for sure.
Yeah. And is this just a...
4? Wow, I'm impressed.
Yeah, 4.
Well, 9th edition Forge roll, I guess I
Yeah,
didn't take
Bale
that into
Sword.
account.
Yeah, exactly. So here we go. Hitting on 2s. Oh, looks good.
So far, so good.
Winning on 2s. Rerolling. Bale Sword. Cool. AP3, so you got your 5+ invulns.
Okay, 2 dead.
2 dead. And then D6 from the Nurglings. 5 attacks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2s. Rerolling 1s. Yep. And then it's going to be Strength 5, which goes to Strength 6. So on 2s, rerolling 1s. Cool. That many? No AP.
Okay, 4 ups. Squad's dead.
Wow. Actually got them.
Hey, did it.
Epidemius!
That's a big deal.
It's great.
Never doubt me. All right, cool. That is my turn.
You done did it.
Oh, man.
All right.
So I did engage on 3 fronts for 2 points. And that's it. Easy peasy. Lemon squeezy.
Very nice. Very nice. All right, into my last turn.
Close
do
this
it.
game out.
I'm going to be on 1-2 objective.
You can only get 5 primary. It doesn't.
So I get my 5 primary.
Cool.
I will also take the +1 movement Doctrina, which I haven't done yet.
Yeah, correct. Yep.
So, and then what I'm going to do...
+3 movement.
Plus 3 movement,
Yeah, sounds
Doctrina.
good.
And then for my Canticle, I'll get the extra dice on advance and charge.
Cool. Sounds good.
And then what I will do is give them +1 weapon skill. Mm-hmm. And then the rest of the buffs over to this squad over here.
Excellent. Sounds great.
Okay. And we'll get to rocking.
Cool, cool, cool.
These guys will get on a point.
All right. Thank you, digital designer. Evening Titans. What Thanksgiving dishes are you looking forward to most? For me, it's the filet I'm doing as my main and steamed sweet potatoes.
Well, that sounds amazing.
I'll tell you what.
So good.
Oh my gosh.
Since I've been doing Blue Apron, sweet potatoes, new favorite vegetable.
Sweet potatoes are pretty great.
If you just bake them,
Interesting.
literally just put them in the oven with olive oil,
Yeah.
they're amazing.
Yeah. I
They're
can see
delicious.
that. So proud of them.
They're
Yeah.
so good.
They're
Like
great.
fries out of them, you can mash them. They're like
Yeah.
potatoes, but they taste better. I already really liked potatoes.
You like potatoes?
Oh yeah, I love potatoes.
Yeah, it's good.
Pretty much
Well, come on,
anything starchy.
Everyone loves potatoes.
Everyone loves potatoes.
Potatoes, pasta, everything starchy. Bread.
Yeah. Boil, mash them, stick in a stew.
Yeah.
That's correct.
Gosh, I'm really torn. There's so many things. I really like 2 things: stuffing and mashed potato. And everyone's always like, mashed potato, it's so basic. Like you can get
No.
that
But with the
anytime.
gravy,
No, it's amazing.
It's so good.
It's
Or
the
with
It doesn't
garlic.
change how good it is.
Oh.
Yeah. And the stuffing, so good. Very much looking forward to it. Speaking of which, be sure to tune in next Thursday as we celebrate the return of Thanksgiving. Very excited because this year Brian Can't Hurt Me. I'm playing John, and it's
Yeah,
gonna
this
be
is the
fun.
first Thanksgiving I'm not here.
Have we announced the factions for Thanksgiving?
We have.
Only for the members, though, I think.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So let's tell them.
So, well, let's do a little historical recap.
Oh, that's
First year
true.
of Thanksgiving, naturally, we played the Tau. Brian had just finished a whole bunch of Hammerhead variants against the Imperial Guard. I was playing Brian's Super Heavies for the first time
Bane
ever.
Blades, Shadow
You hadn't
Swords.
even played them.
No.
I rolled horribly. He rolled fine,
Totally great.
and
Yeah.
I got destroyed.
Yeah, it was great though.
Last year, second year of Thanksgiving,
Yep.
you brought the Space Wolves with the Flyers because we agreed those are
The
so
big Storm Wolves, Frost Wolves.
basically flying
And then
tanks.
there was like Land Raiders, Predators.
Yeah, little
all
caster.
kinds of stuff.
And I was I had my freshly painted triple lynxes. Very
Yeah.
excited. Turns out Space Wolves had an amazing combo where they all had 2 up armor saves, -1s to hit,
-2 to hit because
-2
they're
to hit
flyers.
because they're flyers,
Yeah.
and I got destroyed. So here we are,
He got wrecked.
3rd season, Thanksgiving. Brian can't get me this year. I'm
But
playing
it-
John.
my models will still get you.
I know. You're still gonna like do something.
I told you I'll mail in my my dice rolls.
Yeah, exactly. So this year, of course, I am playing the Orcs. Very
That's
excited.
right.
Specifically, we are playing the biggest tank
no.
of them all, the Stompa.
Well, you say it's the biggest tanks of all, but on the other side will be the Ultramarines,
Yes.
and they'll be bringing their biggest tank of all, the Astraeus.
Ooh.
And so
That's
the
exciting.
Astraeus and the Stompa are both similar points. Are they both around 700 something?
Yeah, if that's
So-
700 points.
Yeah, it's about 700. so,
Absolutely.
Wow.
It's gonna be cool.
that's going to be a great one.
Well, you don't have void shields, so
You do
I
not have
don't
void
have
shields.
void shields.
No.
Yeah.
so he's got you there.
Nobody even knows what those are. So.
Yeah. So it's definitely going to be, the spirit of Thanksgiving is things with the vehicle keyword.
Yes.
So all things with vehicle keyword, and then you're allowed to have like supporting HQs that like fit the bill.
Exactly.
So it's sure to be exciting.
Yeah, it's going to be super cool. And of course, on Wednesday on Hobby Titans, we're going to be painting tanks for Thanksgiving. I will be
right.
a guest on it. I'm going to be painting with Zach.
You're gonna be painting a Ridge Runner?
I'm
Is that
thinking
what I
a
heard?
Ridge Runner, yeah.
Very
I
nice.
have one to add to my squad of 3, and
gonna be great.
the Codex will come, brothers and sisters.
Yeah.
It will arrive one day.
It's coming.
We will overthrow the oppressors.
It's been planned for 1,000 years.
Yeah. What's another generation? What's another month?
That's right.
All right, so we're done to the move.
It's time. The only thing I was trying to see, could I get any, because I have my +3 movement.
Right.
Right? Could my 9-inch movement get me to shoot through here? And it's like, yeah, maybe a few. Are any of your Blight Haulers wounded?
They've got 1 down to 6.
So I could shoot with like 4 of my models at you. Which is like something.
Yeah.
So I'll do that.
Sure.
And then,
So he's just running up, touching in there.
yep. And then the rest will shoot at your Plague Burst Crawler. Okay.
Sounds good.
So let's just do that,
Yep.
do that, and do that. So great. Now, don't fall down, little guys. Okay, so let's do that. We're going to shoot at you now. So we've got the 4 going into the Blight Haulers.
Sure.
And I'll spend my last CP. Do I have a last CP?
You do, yeah.
Yeah, on Wrath of Mars. This is
Because
the
this
last.
is your turn, Brave.
Let's do it. So, yeah.
I guess I should have saved it for a reroll to charge.
Go ahead.
So let's do that
It's
instead.
all good.
Okay.
So here we go, hitting on the 2s. And 2 wounds.
Cool. 4 ups. Take them both.
Okay.
Cool.
And then all the rest, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 16 shots, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 16. Here we go,
Great.
on 2s.
Bring it on.
Lots of 1s. And then on 6s, because you're T9,
Yes.
2 wounds.
Would have been 6s either way.
That's right.
Okay, good.
All right, 2 6.
Good
All right, now it's time to charge. So we've got my Ruststalkers here, who have a charge on you. It's a 7.
Cool.
I'm going to say it's just outside of 7.
Sounds good.
So they need a 7, but I do
Yes.
have 3 dice because of my canticle.
Drop the lowest. Wow.
So this is why we kept the reroll.
Yeah, it is. All right, he's
right.
in with an 11. Here we go. Okay.
Bloop. Bleep. Okay, so let's start fighting you there.
I'm into it.
And then the Rangers have an 8-inch charge to your tank.
Sure.
3 dice, 8
Bring it on.
inches. And that'll do it.
Very
Wow.
nice.
An 11 again.
Fantastic.
Spicy charges on the
Yeah.
final turn.
Bloop. Okay, so lots of models here.
Yeah, I'm into it.
Coming on up into your home.
Yes.
You're visiting, just
my
visiting.
heart and my home.
Just visiting. All right, so 0 CP. So I'm just going to fight now with my Ruststalkers.
Cool,
1,
cool.
2, 3, 4, 5 Ruststalkers. Hitting here on 2s because I gave them +1 weapon skill.
And then -1 from miasma.
Excellent.
Yeah.
So pretty great there. And then 1 reroll from ours. And then we're 5s to wounds.
Sounds good.
6s are the money.
Bring it on.
Okay. So it's just a few wounds here.
Yeah.
So 1 mortal.
All right, and 4+ invulnerable saves.
Might
Hi-yo!
get 1. No,
We're
doesn't look like it.
good. So down to one wound on that guy. That's great.
And then I won't bother fighting with the Rangers. And so it's your fight, my man.
Cool. Sounds good. So we'll pile forwards. Which will go, I guess, there. Yeah, sounds good. And let's see what we can do.
Show 'em what you got.
I have a Gnashing Maw.
4 attacks.
4 attacks. This is into the Ruststalkers first. Here we go. On 3s, rerolling 1s. Hi-yo! Looks good.
Looks good.
And then on 2s.
2s.
Cool. AP2.
5 up. Okay, and D3?
Just 1.
Just 1. Okay.
Why would they do that? Into the Rangers now. Looks good. All hits. On 2s. Plague Weapon. Alrighty. So you got 4 onto the Rangers. So you're...
This is from
4
the
ups.
same guy?
Yes.
Okay, got it. So 2 dead.
You got it. Alrighty. And then Plague Burst Crawler, for better or worse, but mostly worse. 4 attacks. 4 attacks, wow. Yeah, okay. Reroll the 1. So 1 hit.
Oh, there's a win.
Save.
You're going to make me walk back over there? No, we're good, we're good.
shucks. Okay.
That's the end of my turn. I do get my Stranglehold,
Sounds great.
and that's me.
Perfect, perfect.
Okay. Adrian, it's over to you, sir.
Let's,
You get 10? You hold 2?
I hold...
At the end of his turn, he'll score.
I score at the end of my turn.
That's
right.
correct. I'll just take those points away then.
Yeah, get out of here.
Fine.
So is the grenade an actual weapon, or do I just do it?
No, it's just move phase. You just,
Yeah, you do it. You don't. I can be
they can be in
engaged.
combat. It's just anything. Ignores all the
Amazing,
rules.
amazing. Oh yeah, where's your lone Ruststalker to bring in? Cool.
Wait, oh, is it a Rust Stalker? Yeah, it's a Rust Stalker. Sorry.
It's a Rust Stalker.
I thought it was a low. Yeah, that's why I tagged that one, because I figured that one would be out of range.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, let's test that theory. Yeah, command range. These are 48, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep. Basically the whole board, but corner to corner, a little more than 48.
Yeah, a little more than 48. Yeah.
Zoop. So we're going to Plague Skull on these boys.
Yep.
2, 4, 6, 8, 10.
7. What? 7.
Yes.
No, you just
10
Four.
boys left, and he's got his Plague Skull.
Yes. Wait, what is it? How does it work?
roll
again?
7 dice.
It is 7
4
dice.
ups are mortals, 6 is D3.
Yes. That's great. Wow.
That was amazing.
So it's going to be 4, 7 mortal wounds.
So 3 models left.
Oh,
Seven.
spicy. Looks good there. How much we can do? 4 over from there. No more strats. No more nonsense.
I have 0 CP.
That's
Good.
correct.
Good.
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 Yeah, take that.
Good. I think that's the play, actually. So we'll go there.
Mm-hmm.
He'll stay within 3. This is much more reliable. Actually, this guy's already on the point, so we will take this long charge. Looks good. Not going to make anywhere there. Oh, I'm sorry. There was an original plan. Rod there. He stays there. That's what it is.
Nice.
We solved
So he's
the
finished his
Warhammer.
rod.
Hey, we did all 12 rod
We
points.
did the thing with the stuff.
The lone sergeant.
Seeking out.
He made it happen.
I know, right? What a champion.
I know, he's great.
Yeah. So let's see. If I do this, if I get here, I'll hold 1, 2, 3, and you'll hold 2. So that'll give me my hold more.
Boom.
Perfection. All right, let's go into the Psychic phase. So we're closest to the Rangers. We're going to go for a Curse of Lepers. Hi up! 7,
Okay,
that'll do it.
you've already killed
3,
one.
4, 5, 6, 7. That'll be the other one.
There's the rest.
We did it! Yay!
That's why the rest of the game I didn't get close to you.
Exactly. Yeah.
Because
The mortals from the Death Guard are absolutely they're no joke.
Very good against
So
me.
smite into the Rust Stalkers. 7. That does it. So that'll be
4.
5 because the first cast would also do it. Oh no, it's the closest. It's not a burst. So
Correct.
4, yeah.
Yeah, because this is from the other model or the one you just cast with.
You're correct. 4 wins. I don't know what your question means, but
Because do you do it every time you cast or only
Yes,
once per
every
phase?
every
time
time
you
7
cast.
up.
Great.
yeah. But it is the closest unit, so the
Yeah.
first one goes into the other guys.
Right.
And then second guy smite as well. It's a 4, which doesn't go off. How many CP do I have?
A lot.
I will re-roll. Goes off. So just 2.
So 2.
Because I didn't roll 7. And then that's it there. Let's get to a Houston.
That's great.
Alrighty. So, did you? Let's see. Hup.
So that's my model right there.
Looks like it's just out. Bummer.
Was
That's a
the
bummer.
big Ranger squad 1 year to the last?
Yes, it was. Okay. So unfortunately, despite that, we're not going to kill the dude in the back.
So I sacrificed it to the last to protect it to the last.
Yeah. Exactly.
Honestly, didn't necessarily think they would die to the man. Like they would.
Interesting.
They would get them all. I thought there was a chance, but
I'm also
I just
charging
wasn't really
in
thinking about
and-
it.
Yeah.
I just wasn't really thinking
And I
about
can also shoot my blast in close combat too.
Oh yeah, right.
Yeah.
That's fun.
Okay, so let's go ahead and do the, speaking of which, the Mephidic Blight haulers into the Rust Stalkers. Here's the multi-meltas. Here we go. Oh, you know what I'll do? I will spend a CP to shoot my blast in combat, which only partially matters. More importantly, gives me +1 to hit.
Okay, great.
So here we go. So back to 3s. Rerolling the 1. Looks good. On 2s. All right. 2
And
rolls.
5 ups. And stop.
Nice. Very cool. And then missile launchers. Cool. And then 2s. Looks good.
And 1 dice. Kind of.
Yep.
1 dice.
Awesome. What do you have left? Just one guy?
1 guy.
Oh, one guy was injured. So if you don't mind, I'm going to do the bile spurt real quick. So, because that would have to go first. 3s. 2s. All right, 3 at -1. Cool. So that's the squad.
Alrighty.
Looks good there.
You got your tally all the way up to 7?
Got my tally up to 7. All right, we're going to take this boy, everything into the Manipulus. Just try to take you off that point.
Sounds great.
And that way this charge doesn't matter. So here's the 1 CP on excessive force, number of shots. 3. On 3s. Looks good. On 2s. Reroll the 1. All right, there you go.
Okay, 4 ups.
Oof.
He's dead.
9 damage. Jeez. Jeez.
He explodes.
Right. Okay, and then this last guy over here, at this point, we're just going to go for the charge.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do this. So this boy into these boys. No more tricks.
No more tricks.
5.
Tricks are over.
7. So here we go.
7.
Yay,
7, exactly.
We're in precisely. All right, cool.
Let's fight them ponies.
Let's do this thing. It's going to be 3, 6, 9, 12 attacks. Here we go. On 3s, rerolling 1s. Looks great. On 2s, rerolling 1s. Hiya! Whole bunch of 5s.
You can see how good these guys become with Epidemius when they got all the power.
Yeah, it makes them even more consistent, right?
And they're with the T8.
Yeah.
It's a fine roll, but you would have got an entire squad. 2,
Yay.
4, 6, 8. They go down.
Alrighty, so that's going to wrap it up for me.
So you engage.
Yes, on 3 fronts for 2 points.
And then at the end of the game, Brian gets 2 banners. All right, that makes it
Look at
80 to 70 for the end.
We took it nice and close at the end.
Absolutely. I've got like 5 models left.
I know, right?
I don't even have a single squad.
Absolutely wild.
So definitely, that's what we knew that about your army. It's mega lethal.
Yes, yes.
And every turn, just keeps putting it out. And if I hadn't gotten that extra Plague Burst Crawler,
or if I had just survived with 1 wound on the drone to then go into your Rust Stalkers.
Yes, right.
Right?
Right.
Tiny things. This being literally was an inch out of being able to shoot and take another 5 points off, which is awesome. That's what you like to see.
Yeah, it would have been very, very close.
Yeah, because it looks very grim. I don't hate to sound like a broken record, but sometimes games can look grim, and you play through.
But you just stick it out.
And it's just a great game.
I agree.
So that's awesome. Well, this has been one heck of a week.
Yeah,
we're not
really
quite
cool.
done. Actually, did we catch up on Super Chats? We feel like we're moving to
we have
Q&A?
a few, but we also have mail, right?
We do have some mail.
Okay, you go get some mail. I'll remind everybody.
Oh, I think he's saying we go to Q&A.
How many? Is there enough for Q&A, or we'll just do it
Oh,
here?
no, there's like 5.
Oh, okay. So we'll go and do a Q&A.
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll do a Q&A after this, which will open some mail that came in. I actually don't know what it is. I see it on the table there, but I don't know.
Yeah.
So stick around and it'll automatically move you over there. But I just want to remind, this is the last game. Going into Tuesday, we'll be playing on other terrain.
Yep.
But we'll sprinkle this in throughout the month.
It'll be in the rotation.
Yeah, it'll be in the rotation.
Yeah.
But I do want to remind you, obviously, we've got this campaign going for the next 25 days or so. But we still have a long way to go that we want to get to.
Yeah.
The project is fully funded, but we still have stretch goals, the one that we just introduced today, and we'd love you to go take a look at the page. So it's just Titans Terrain on Kickstarter, and it's really fantastic. Either just follow the page, share it, or back it if you think it's pretty cool. We definitely think it's awesome.
We like it. So once again, thank you guys so much for your support and your continued help with everything and just being an awesome community. We really appreciate it. Of course, we talked about Thanksgiving next week. Members will have a vote up right after this. For the Tuesday game, lots of amazing stuff coming on up. Thank you guys so much.